Hello! Welcome to Role Seekers and the Legend of Nibel. We're a group of local gamers just like you, role play for your enjoyment. My name is Dustin Ritchie, and these are the Role Seekers. Whoa! Are we something else tonight? If you're watching us on Twitch or TikTok, take some guesses to see who we are tonight. Hopefully we did an okay job.
I'm impressed. I think these are good last-minute costumes.
I think they're great.
I think this is how I always look.
These are literally my clothes.
So we are wearing costumes. If you're listening on podcast, welcome to Role Seekers. We're a group of local gamers. We all improvise a fantasy homebrew style of Dungeons and Dragons in a made-up world called Nibel, where the gods are dead, but prayers are still answered. We are in episode 5 of The Light of Tyve. Super excited to be here. If this is your first time, you can watch all of our episodes on YouTube or listen to them on Spotify. There is over 200 hours of content, and that is overwhelming.
Yeah.
We know. So, but you can watch it anyway.
Taste yourself. Taste yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to talk too much because it is Tuesday night. Let's roll some dice.
Yeah.
Oh, not really.
Welcome back, everybody. Okay, so we're gonna jump right into tonight's game. We're episode 5. The group has found themselves in the continent of Tyve. It is a sequestered continent from the rest of the world. It is surrounded on all sides by a storm, and in the center of the continent is a beam of light called the Ithilien that only you can see as a low glow. There are some misfit heroes that have joined together on their way to Gavra. This wig is going to be me getting hair out of my mouth all night long. They're on their way to Gavra, the city of the blessed light, because they believe that is their best chance to either find a ship inland, which Whisper, Bjorn, and Ernan say is impossible, can't be done. It's also where they could meet up with the Thieves Guild, or the Librarian, or some other random, character that may or may not be known to certain characters in our game. So, the first few games of The Light of Tyve have had a little bit more, I've taken more notes than normal on this improvised game. But as we reach into Gavra and your group begins to solidify in some ways, a lot of this will be put onto you to make decisions of what you'd like to do. As always, your decisions have long-standing repercussions unless you choose to go back on them. You have items, you have certain abilities, but if you decide to give those items away, move them away, or forget about your abilities, well, I can't help you. Anyways, you are in the Wintier Woods. It is a white forest under the brow of a large mountain that literally meets up against Gavra. In this mountain, you met a ragtag group of pirates led by the infamous, or he believes he's infamous, Snake-Eye Joe. Snake-Eye Joe and his ragtag band of pirates have told you that they are on a quest because there is a sickness back in their homeland and they believe that a great light could heal this sickness. While they are confused and can't seem to find their way out of the woods despite their being a very large landmark, they seem to be trusting a broken compass. They do seem to have all the provisions necessary for a long trek inland. Additionally, they may or may not be more dangerous than they appear. You spend the night with them, you drink your ale, and in the morning, those of you who were up all night see them packing up rather early. They're getting everything ready. You no longer see Snake-Eye Joe, but rather a few of the pirates kind of rustling about. If you have some of the pirates who have survived our last campaign, you're welcome to engage with them, but I'm going to put that to you to bring them back into this game. With all of that said, a brisk cold morning meets you as you awake for the day. As always, Tyve is a land of little light, always with overcast clouds, strong winds, from a rather temperate ocean, but cold winds and cold rains and sprinkles continue to fall despite it being a rather nice day for Tyve. You are awoken to the smell of cooking lard as well as a familiar tune. Aaron plays his guitar.
Oh, it's a beautiful morning, ain't it?
Who are you talking to?
Aaron!
Yes, I think rather yes. It is a very nice day.
How much longer do we have until we're at Gavra?
Whisper?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose if we go at a brisk pace, 2 days?
And if you
Yeah, that seems about. I would gander as well.
and if we follow the pirates, then forever.
Well, we're not following the pirates. The pirates are following us. So it'll be fine.
Bjorn is doing stretches with his great axe. He's got it like over his shoulders and twisting, getting all the kinks out. Oh. Everyone seems to have their own destiny, and maybe the pirate's destiny is to follow us.
Thank you.
They've been up-packing for a long time, so I feel like they should be ready to go.
Where's that captain? Snake-Eyed Joe. Anyone seen him about?
No. Helena, did you see him?
Oi! Are we talking about the captain without him being present?
I'm trying to figure out where he is.
Roof!
He's on the roof.
He kind of squares you off and walks away.
What's his name, Roof?
I not even bothered to ask any of them their names. Okay, we should go, right?
Where are we going? We need to gather these men together and...
They have all of their stuff packed.
They're packing, yes, but... I mean, there's quite a large camp.
I feel like the captain will find us when they're all done packing.
Does it look like they have a lot left to do?
It's probably taking about an hour.
Okay.
And Magritte and Bitter Bick are still with us, right?
They are.
And Tavros.
Yep.
They're all with us. And
So is old Maggie.
and old Maggie. So as they're packing, I'm getting a look at what they have. I know you said they have provisions.
Yep.
Wealth?
Looks like they came with gold to be able to barter and trade. The gold has symbols on it that you do not recognize.
Mm-hmm. And how many of them again?
There are, what did we say last game? it's 30.
There's
It
a
was-
lot.
there's a lot,
A
right.
lot of them.
Okay.
There's many more in the forest watching us.
So, and I want to like kind of be away from the pirates. So, what are we gonna? What are we? What is our goal when we get to Gavra? Are we going to the library, or do we need to go talk to your people?
Well, I think I have to talk to my people. I wouldn't suggest you lot do that if you can avoid it.
I could also talk to them. If
Right,
you'd
you
like.
you
I'd
could.
like me to.
And actually maybe Bjorn, because he's our muscle.
I would say probably not. No.
No, you don't?
Probably not.
I don't think so.
Suit yourself.
It was about 20. 20
Helena, do you have anything you want to do at this town?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't even know what this town is.
It's on the coast, love. So if you're interested in getting to the mainland, it'll get you that much closer.
By boat. That you say is impossible.
Well,
I know, like, are we gonna take a boat? Are we gonna buy a boat? Like, what's the plan?
Well, you
Maybe-
destroyed my boat, so.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I didn't
whisper
say, hey, let's go right into the
if
storm.
we could
Your people couldn't.
work some charismatic magic with your friends. Maybe they have a ship we could borrow.
well, know that the stalkers are much for ships.
I also think they're pretty pissed at him.
Well, no, let's not go pointing
Like I
fingers.
said,
That's a good point.
There's some charisma that would be necessary, but I
You
think our
don't
group
need
has
to
this.
worry.
Well, yesterday the pirates mentioned
have
that they
good
might
charisma?
buy a ship outright with the amount of gold they have, and especially since it would be difficult to find a ship to charter us over there.
I like
But-
these pirates.
But I thought that you guys said that no one really cares about gold here.
I mean, gold gets by.
Gold is
I mean,
gold.
it's gold. Gold is king, but glints are
Queen?
Platinum?
God. Yeah, platinum.
Okay.
I guess it's just discovering more clues on where my brother could be. So if Gavra.
Are you looking for your brother or for a light?
My brother is the light. He represents the light. As do all of my people. So I don't understand that question.
I thought you wanted the light, and
The name's Vincent Velamos.
Why?
Who is this?
I have been charged with being your intermediary between the pirates and the future, which is you guys and the pirates. I'm still slightly inebriated from last night, but good old Vincent's here to take any questions. I'm your right-hand man, and I'm the left hand of old Snake Eye.
Can we speak to Snake Eye?
No, he cannot. He's very busy getting everything ready, and I don't want to get in his way.
Persuasion check.
How old does Snake Eye seem?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be 13.
Do you say anything else other than what you just said? Because he definitely denied you.
No, I would have left it at that.
he looks at him persuasively after he's defined.
Since he was inebriated, I feel like maybe I have advantage.
How?
No, you don't.
Jamie asked, "How old does Snake Eye look?"
He looks like he's in his late 50s, but he might be older.
Is it? I don't know much about ships, but are you what they would like call the main mate?
Oh, it's
No, that's not me.
No.
No,
So what's your job?
I used to be the helmsman, but they don't need one. So now I'm gonna steer you
Oh boy.
Oh,
in the
Yeah.
right way.
so
Except
why-
you don't know where you're going.
Listen, you tell me where we're going. I'll relay the message to one of his uppers, and that upper will get it to him.
So
Where's their ship?
where is your ship?
It exploded.
Yeah.
Yep,
Through
that,
the,
It
through the
looks-
storm like yours did.
It probably looks like your ship.
yeah, that's what
I
happened.
can't believe
Out-
that this many people survived. I thought you guys said that no one survives that.
It's raw. It's pretty amazing.
Insight, because I heard that tone in your voice.
10.
Not well enough.
And what's this gent's name again? What's your name again?
Vincent Vallamos.
So,
All right, Vincent. Like, at what time do you think that the captain will be ready for us to shove off? Eh? We've
Captain
got
gets
places
up
to go.
at the crack of noon, but for you, maybe in 10?
It's like what? 6 now?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You want me to get him up earlier? Is that your first directive?
Well, we will be ready to leave in maybe an hour or two, so it's up to him whether or not he wants to come along.
Oh, playing hardball already with this Sir Vincent, are we? All right, I can go get him up if that's what it's going to take.
He's got a little bit of time left, but I think we're planning on leaving once the rest of the camp is pretty much packed up.
Perfect. Best start the day ritual then, right? All right, so I'm going to go get him. Vincent will be back in a shake of 2 chicken legs.
Sounds good.
delicious.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I like him.
How is he dressed?
So he looks rather pauperish. He's wearing he's wearing an open, like Aladdin style vest,
Okay.
and he has a beautiful necklace that he's wearing. He has gray, shaggy hair, like looks like it's been I was gonna say cut, like the bangs have been like.
Oh, just like a
What the hell am I talking? No, not a V.
like a bowl
bowl
cut?
cut?
Like when they go in and say we're gonna clean you up, and they do it like
like
oh, like
the wisps,
feathering?
like
yeah,
feathers?
sure, that's
Feathered.
Textured.
textured. Thank you.
Textured.
Yeah, he looks like an anime character in a lot of ways.
I really want to rob him, but it sounds like the only thing he's got is that necklace.
The necklace is on it. Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be hard to miss.
Yeah, he's got a pouch. He's carrying a cutlass.
They have a ton of stuff, though. I snuck around last night and looked at all of it.
We're supposed to be watching.
It's just I don't really love that guy.
Yeah.
But
So they are tearing down the camp.
Yeah.
They're getting ready. You see your group kind of standing off in the Wintier Woods and just kind of talking. You notice that that 2 of the characters look rather dejected as Tavros hands them a piece of paper, and they seem to just kind of slink away from the group.
They get a rejection letter.
well,
Recruiting.
that would be.
Oh, they got
that's
fired.
Crumb.
Oh, got it.
I'll actually like. You know, Crumb. I was once like you, a loser. No hope. Pathetic. Just a pathetic loser. But I kept at it. I just kept at it, and one day, I made it. It may not happen to you, but keep at it.
And then the other, what was
Ego.
Eli's ego?
Ego.
Remember, he's all good now, so he's probably
Yeah,
like,
that's right.
he's probably like, okay.
Yeah, he puts his
happy.
hands around Crumb, just like gives like one of those like, oh man.
For the best.
Yeah, it's just gonna be okay. And then Crumb says something that seems like it's an attempt, but it's unintelligible.
I have a feeling we're going to see them again.
Who were those guys?
They were with us all day yesterday. Where were you? It's like you weren't even paying attention.
They helped us blow up that barrel. The barrel for.
Yeah, they're the ones that opened it up.
No, I know who they are. But
I know.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
it's not ringing a bell.
Oh, you're fitting all kinds of stereotypes, aren't you? Well, we could sit here and wait. We could rush them along. Honestly, I'd like to get going. Like, that's where I'm at right now. Like, we don't really need these people.
Any sign of our little blue friend?
Well,
Well, but I thought we needed them for the boat.
it seems like our new friendship might offer some opportunity.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it. Opportunity. He winks pretty heavily at Whisper.
Like in front of everyone?
Yeah.
I would be very careful. They seem to be much more adept than we are. They don't outright appear so, but they know how to hold their swords.
Is
So
there...
just be careful.
As they're like Like tents are just like falling over, and they're like clumsily trying to put everything away.
They're not land
Right.
limits.
Yeah.
Or
No.
sky risks.
Either.
Are there is there like wildlife in these woods?
It seemed really quiet the other day. Do you want to look for
Yeah.
wildlife? What are you specifically looking for?
Any small animals?
Grouse.
What?
Squirrel.
Squirrels.
Possum.
Nat 20.
You find all
What
of
are you?
them.
What are you looking for
Like
specifically?
small animals. Like small wildlife animals. Like
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
woods.
Oh yeah, you find them.
You find a worm.
Yeah, what are they?
Marmot?
In the winter woods, it's going to be you find just rodentia, rats, squirrels,
Okay.
A winterized platypus.
one snow owl at the top of a tree, seemingly massed against the white of the woods.
A honey
That's
badger.
what my nat 20 got me.
A honey badger that doesn't care.
And some snakes. Who cares?
Well, honey badgers.
What's wrong?
Well, I'm gonna go. I'm bored.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go like look.
I didn't
for,
remember who those guys were. I'm not paying any attention. I'm just
I'm gonna
along for the ride.
I'm gonna go like look for. I don't know. Interesting stuff.
Would you like me to show you around?
That's called eavesdropping. We weren't talking to you.
Do you even know these woods?
I can show you a thing or two without getting lost.
I was just gonna look for like some plants or animals or something.
I could do that.
I think I found some, but
Okay. Enjoy your time.
well, we have hours. I was just gonna sneak off.
Okay, well, bye.
Not far.
So you go off into the woods to find a little animal?
Just a little ways.
All right.
So you are looking for rodentia, small grouse. You find some. You go away. You're bored, even though all this excitement's going on, and you head away from the group into
Not
the
very
woods.
far though.
Enough.
Yeah.
As you do, I'm not sure what you're trying to do. Tell us.
I know what I'm trying to do. Am I doing
Then
it
tell
right
us. Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go up to one of the little squirrels,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack it.
Okay.
Like not in front of everybody.
Yeah, I got you.
So I do that. 22.
You hit it
Okay.
with a knife, or what are you doing?
No, I'm draining it
With what?
with essence drain.
Okay. So, please explain.
So essentially, I just
No. Describe it.
yeah. So I'm gonna go up to it and touch it, attacking it, and it's kind of like siphoning the life force out of it.
So,
But I'm not telling the group this because I feel the need to, like, I feel like I need to do this, but I don't need everyone to know.
Yeah, so you head up, you do this, blue light kind of emanates from your hands, and the little squirrel kind of looks at you for a second, allowing you to get close, thinking you have food because the pirates have been feeding it, and as you get close, it just shrivels. Your eyes kind of glow blue, and out of one of the bushes, what was that?
Yay, Mari.
Do I know that you do that?
What?
Do I know that you do that? Not like right this second, but just like in general.
No.
Okay.
Like, you know that I tried to attack you and I couldn't.
Okay, cool.
What are you doing? What are you doing here?
Thematic is always around. Thematic sees. Thematic knows things. What happened? What was there was a blue light? Thematic thought.
Yes, Mark, you know that some of us use magic, and I'm just trying to figure mine out.
It was very frightening what just happened.
Well, then don't look.
Thematic agrees.
All right, Mark, maybe you could go help the group. I'm gonna go back to the group.
Thematic, you want Thematic in the group? Thematic will go see the group.
Okay.
Thematic walks just in front of all the pirates. Everybody comes out. All the pirates just kind of stop. A couple of them drop some crates. Look as this blue little thing.
Guess I just don't think that much of him being that
straight
weird.
into the camp.
I'll walk back.
Friend, I have been invited back.
By who?
I found he was in the woods.
He follows us through the woods.
You've always had an open invitation to.
Thematic thought you wanted Thematic away. Thematic was keeping his distance. Absinthe makes the heart grow fonder, and it paid off.
I am going to make my way over to Margaret, assuming she sees this too.
Sounds good.
And I say, now, see what I'm talking about, Margaret? Only imagine if we popped that little knicker in a cage, we could make a fortune. I think if I just stay with these blokes, I don't even know the kind of things it might unlock for us.
What is that?
I wish I had any foggiest idea. I don't know.
What is it? Oh, why does it look like that?
I don't know. It's like someone took a badger, shaved all its fur off, and dipped it in blue paint. But I don't think that's what it is.
That's an uncanny description. It is.
I know, but it talks too.
Honestly, I'm not sure I like it.
Well, you may not like it, but I think we know there are people who like all sorts of weird things.
So you're suggesting you get close enough to this group to where they'll let you take that thing and put it in a little cage?
I'm suggesting if I stay close enough to this group, who knows what we're gonna find?
Almost
this is just
like-
one kind of thing.
I'll see what you're saying, and it's that you see Tavros in his helm just kind of lean in. What you're starting to sound like is a stalker. Like you're gonna stalk this group.
It's more planned.
Do you get the double meaning of what I'm saying? Yeah, he gets it. He gets it, Tavros.
Look, it's like what my old grandma always told me. You know what you call someone who trusts you? The perfect mark.
Oh no, I've always liked your gram. Always learning bits of wisdom, that one. I heard that one too.
I'm just assuming that like some of the stuff you say, your Graham never said.
She says a lot of things.
She says a lot, but I was saying like,
Alright, Whisper. It seems like you've got yourself lassoed around this little group. I do think that the guild's still gonna want to see you. But we can let you all... I think we could convince them to let you go if we have this other bounty. She starts pointing to the other 20 pirates.
I think we better wait till we get to Gavra. I
Oh.
think they're more than we can handle.
Absolutely. We'll get them down into the guild.
All right.
So as you say this, you see old Maggie come up and kind of...
This is all on the download. Nobody.
Oh
gets it.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
So old Maggie kind of hits you. I like what you're doing there, Whisper.
Thanks.
I'm gonna go ahead and get back into character. I'll see y'all in Gavra.
All right.
She goes walking away.
She walks the street like a beggar. People don't know that she's a.
She hits him from behind.
That's
Yep.
right.
I like that.
I feel like she'd be great friends with
You know, I'm
Gil.
really glad old Maggie's on our side, but I don't understand the reason for the smell. There's acting and then there's just too far.
Well, I think when you really smell bad, people don't want to look at you too close.
Friends or enemies,
That's
really.
right, yeah, that's
honestly.
true.
It's
It works.
really bad. It's really bad. As you're all saying this, the rest of the group's kind of talking. You have done your deed, and from the tents you see. Oh my god! I can't get it out of my mouth.
I really
The
wanted
hair.
I really wanted to do a perception check to see if I could hear that squirrel yell in pain.
Okay, just
it didn't have time.
out of the way! Oh, Snake, out of the way! Get away from me! You see Snake Eye come barreling out of the tents. I hear you want to be leaving sooner than Snake Eye normally gets up.
That would seem to be.
I love the initiative. I knew you as sharp as tacks and iron as cold as snow. I think we best be heading out then, don't you? You see the men are kind of like, we're not ready. Wah! And Snake Eye begins to walk, and you see a rather large man with one... Oh my god.
Like, is the
Behind
wig
the ears,
coming off?
behind the
He's gonna
ears.
have to at some point.
I know, my wig might be coming off.
All right.
It's terrible.
It's so bad. So as he's walking, you see one man. He's wearing an earring attached to his ear that goes down just about here. He looks like a Bajoran from Star Trek. Deep cut. He also has one, what looks like it's a feather, but it's huge, and it's coming out from the other ear, like it's tied to his hair with a clip. He's bigger than many of the other pirates, and he starts ordering several of the others around.
Is what is his name? Vincent? No. Vincent? Is Vincent around?
Yeah, he's the one that he was pushing.
Oh, okay. Vincent. Yep. Vincent. Who is that large man over there?
Oh, that's the first mate. That's the first mate, that is.
What's his name?
Well, why don't you go ask him?
First mate.
He completely ignores you.
First mate.
So as you get closer to him, he turns to you. He has these light blue eyes, a very strong but soft face, but his muscles are just rippling. He looks like a skinny version of Jeff
Goldblum.
Jeff
I
Bridges?
knew
It
it.
is now. It is now. Yeah, he looks like a muscular version of Jeff Goldblum.
Are you saying Jeff Goldblum's not muscular?
I'm
just kidding.
Jeff Goldblum was in The Fly.
In The Fly,
and then,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jurassic Park, Life Aquatic.
and now he's muscular again.
But not as muscular as this man.
Earth Girls Are Easy.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, sexiest Jeff Goldblum.
Have you seen that
I guess
movie?
I'm on the spot now.
You put yourself
Sir.
on the spot.
Sir, what is your name?
Who's asking?
Well, me and my friends. We're trying to learn your group.
He puts his arm on your shoulders. Just call me mate. He goes like this.
Now, I mean,
I
Bjorn's
have a
kind of a
little-
giant. Are they
Yeah.
comparable? Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's sensual.
What?
Wow.
But that
Okay.
just could be his. That
That's
just could be his demeanor.
Just him? Because it's not for me. Not this character, at least.
Not yet.
You do you, man.
Not yet.
I really like that you made me write down first mate. Name is mate.
I did the same thing. I was ready. I'm like, first mate, name is mate.
I come back to that. I will admit, they are a strange bunch.
Yeah.
They're taking off for Gavra.
I think we better watch them very carefully. I don't know. We can trust them.
Well, they did try to capture us.
It's Roy.
So-
Yeah, it's Roy.
Wasn't a great start. Now we're helping them.
I'm just eating a piece of bacon. I think he likes you.
Really? Strange.
I completely agree.
I'm gonna ignore this till it goes away.
It might be useful down the road.
I understand many things. I don't understand what you mean right now.
I completely understand what you mean. Been down that road several times myself.
Anyways, are we ready?
I think so.
Yeah, we've been ready.
Oh no, come.
Your wolf is right by you.
Right there. Oh,
Did he level up with me?
No.
Okay.
And he probably never will. Wolves don't really love.
He's not a companion.
How do
He's
I
a
make
pet.
him a companion?
You have to train him.
Become a ranger. So, multi-class.
Yeah.
don't do that.
He will become my companion.
Don't you
Ooh.
dare.
You're not-
Not with that attitude.
Only if she
Trevor.
goes Beastmaster, which I don't think she is.
Maybe you start looking within. Being a
Are
little
you a
bit more
Beastmaster?
insightful.
What?
What?
What would you all like to do?
We're going.
We're leaving.
I'm
Perfect.
gonna smack some sense into Helena.
You head out. About a day passes. It gets to be about, I would say, 7 o'clock at night when you exit the Windtier Woods. In the distance, a small kind of dot against the mountain, you see what looks like lights on the horizon. Aranin takes a step out of the Windtier Woods onto a green knoll that reaches down into a plateau that spreads out as far as you can see into an ocean that, it's still quite a ways away, out in the horizon, but you see that there is ocean now that is visible. And he points out, I believe right there is the city of blessed light.
Is that Gavra?
It's right. It's Gavra.
So why is there light at Gavra?
Well, it looks like the city's lit up.
There's some light for you.
That is not pure light.
It's probably not a brother either.
Does it seem like the city might have a glow because of the glints, or is it like just kind of?
Can't tell from here.
Could I tell?
You've been there. So let's hold it.
Okay.
Is the prison there?
Yes.
It is, yes.
Have we left Wintier Wood, or did we just like step out and see it off in the distance, and we still have ways? to
You're
travel in?
exiting the Wintier Woods. Yep.
But we still have a ways.
With this big of a contingency, you don't think that you're gonna run into much trouble.
issue. Yeah.
Is there a road?
There is.
Yeah, okay.
It's quite a distance down. You'll have to go down in through the grassy knolls and stuff, but you can get there.
Get to the road.
Well, it does look like the nicest place we've seen so far.
I don't know, I kind of like the beach where we landed.
With all the death.
There wasn't really a lot. There was not death. I think the people just died, went out into the ocean.
It's symbolic. Beer.
Well, there weren't that many people there.
It's funny when it's not happening to me. Her attitude.
No, it's funny when it's happening to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we continue on. We got a pretty good
It's 8 o'clock.
little.
So
We're gonna take a nap. Set up camp.
So, is the guild gonna come like get you, or you think you're okay?
I think we go into the city and I'll find the guild.
Okay, they're not like waiting for you.
Oh well.
Is that the city out there?
That'd be it.
I'd say that we set up camp here under the brow of the mountain and the trees, and set off at first light.
It is first light.
Okay,
well, technically
your
we won't
first
see
light
first light.
or our first light?
Yeah, because like noon is not first light, and like I don't think there's ever
What
light.
time do you want us up?
7.
Speak plain, not in complaints. Complaining's not talking.
7.
Snake Eye.
Dawn.
Snake Eye, what time do you think it is?
I would say it's probably night.
You said it's around 8.
Yeah.
Dawn.
Around 8
Dawn.
a.m.
Dawn.
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 Is it? No.
It's
No.
PM.
No.
It's night.
That's
PM.
when we want to leave. Dawn.
Dawn!
Dawn.
Oh.
You're all right there.
Well, that's
No.
when we want to wake up and get ready to go.
Yes.
Yes.
all right.
ready
All
for
right,
that
early
dawn.
risers. Gentlemen, there be no loosey-goosey tonight. Tonight we sleep. It's in order. And he walks toward the woods. You see Mate come up. All right, everyone, it's time to go to bed.
Do they unpack everything?
No.
Good.
They're like all scared and they just like collapse onto the
Yeah,
ground.
basically, they just like undo their bedrolls and try to go to bed.
They're growing on me.
We have to pretend to sleep.
Are you standing there trying?
Very convincing.
What would you like to do, gang?
Yeah, I think we're gonna.
Oh, you head to bed?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
All right,
but-
D100 for those who are staying awake.
You got it?
I got you.
I would say we're gonna go sit against a tree and sleep. 51.
Okay, during the middle of the night, you hear some like rustling.
Is it
Wait.
Marek?
Yup,
Is it locked?
we forgot to feed him.
Who?
It's probably just Marek.
Do you want to bed?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
It's probably just Marek.
You don't seem to phase. Like you don't feel like you're actually getting a restful sleep, and about midway through your night, you feel a hand on you. Hey, Marek. Can Marek lay next to you?
Marek, you gotta leave him alone.
Shh, I'm asking him.
He's sleeping.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome to sleep next to me.
Will you hold me?
You can use my arm as a pillow.
Just like
I
wraps
love
himself
him.
around it.
Mark cuddles up to you, and as he does, you start to phase, and he falls onto the ground.
Did we ever learn like what Dumark is?
No.
No, but
And
he's
we never
really
will.
old.
He's blue.
We know he's really
Right.
old.
He's a
I
shaved
saw that last game.
badger that's been dipped in blue paint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's blue. He's the
Okay.
healthiest
And
color.
has antennae.
And can eat your
Your
devil.
darkness.
Your darkness.
Right.
Yeah.
That whole
Well,
But I didn't mention
Green
not
Mile.
eat. He
Green Mile.
ingests
He can
it.
suck it
Ingest
out.
it and then
Back up.
yeah.
and then vomits it up. Yeah.
So he's Green Mile in it. All right, the night passes without incidents, everyone. The morning wakes,
Did it.
and the sun barely peeks its head through barely even the light peeks its head through the clouds. In the distance over Gavra, you see lightning flashing across the sky. Strong storms and tumultuous waves crash against the coastline. Aaron takes a deep breath in. It's going to be a beautiful day outside today.
This makes me sad for this.
I would have had a conversation with her during the night too.
Sure.
So I don't know if you
I'd like to
need to
do
do
a
it now.
I'd like to do a really important, maybe nature check. Last game it was talked about that, and Mark even brought up that like the day he said, I believe the world is dying, or things are kind of like getting darker, and
Sure.
kind of been alluded to. I've been around the block, and I'm pretty in
Yeah.
tune with that.
Sure.
Could I like insight nature?
Please
to
go ahead.
see-
Like if it seems darker,
Yeah, this is really important.
roll in your dice tray.
Yeah, your Wormwood sponsored dice tray.
It's gonna be a 12.
So
Wormwood.
you have not. Doesn't feel no, you have not. The night before you have. a
Wait, I didn't
conversation.
check my vial.
Yeah, we're going back to while everyone's sleeping.
Great. No, it's at the end of a game, not at the end of each night.
No, but I not like the light and day. I check my vial every night to
It
see the colors.
seems darker than normal.
Okay.
So I've been trying to like get a handle on this magic, but I feel like I don't exactly know what's happening.
I don't know what's happening either. It's weird. Magic.
Yeah, but I feel like I kind of need to like use it or something bad's gonna happen.
But
Like I feel like this urge to use it.
so what you
But we're not supposed to because this place is like anti-magic.
I think we've seen enough weird stuff. Like, look at he's like not here right now.
Yeah, that's why he's hidden over there.
Are you having a seizure?
No, that's me
like-
being
Phased out?
see through, I guess.
But like he obviously has to do that for him. So I just like hide it.
Well, yeah, that's why I left earlier because I was practicing.
Oh. What'd you do?
But I'm not gonna tell everybody.
Well, I think that's smart.
Yeah, so you just gotta you can be a help with that.
So
Like,
you're
not-
telling me that you're doing secret stuff and you don't want me to
Ladies,
share
it's
that
time
secret.
for sleep.
He's he is sleeping.
I'm the first mate. I don't sleep.
I don't believe that.
I like him.
We don't
Is he
sleep
human?
either. We're the first
We're-
mates of the non-pirate group.
All right then, but shh, everyone else is trying to sleep.
They're obviously not waking up. They're way over there.
Why are you trying to argue with me? Captain gave orders. I'm trying to do my job.
You were
He's
doing
not.
a magnificent job.
Yeah.
Like,
we have a
maybe.
different captain.
I need you both to shh.
You sure this isn't the librarian?
We're
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
positive.
My kind aren't intimidated by people, but he's making me feel not good.
yeah. All right.
Thank you, ladies.
I will keep this secret thing.
I'm just
secret.
saying, like, if I'm trying to figure stuff out, like, just like cover for me,
Well, yeah.
and then we'll find your light, cause your light looks terrible right now.
I know.
All right, I think.
For Saint's sake, I'm trying to sleep!
All right, we should probably watch in case something else attacks everyone. Okay,
Okay.
I'll just keep watch.
All right, in the morning, Bjorn does a nature check as he stands up, his hair blowing in the wind. I don't know what he's talking about.
I will, from here on out, since he said that, start paying more attention
Sure.
to that.
Sure. All right, in the morning, the group gets up. You do notice that Tavros, Magritte, and Old Maggie are gone.
Oh, okay.
Where'd they go? Because I've been up keeping watch all night.
Uh-huh, and they're gone.
They're stalkers.
We are really bad at this. Like every
Wait,
night.
who's gone?
I'm not
stalkers.
watching if
The
people
whole
leave.
group?
I'm just
Yeah.
Even
watching
Bitterbeak?
if people are gonna come. Like,
But we don't
Steal
even do
Bitterbeak
that
walked the
well.
two rejects
All right.
out of the...
we don't
I'm
need to
gonna-
tell everyone that.
No.
Check to, or I guess survival to try to track them. Nature, survival.
Okay.
Oh yeah, at least a 19.
DC's 22, man.
They're little shadows.
Really?
If they want to go, they go.
What, Bjorn? Why do you care about them?
They're like me.
They tried to trick us into stealing stuff
Well,
so they could capture us too. Everybody wants to capture
Because
us.
they might be able to procure a ship,
No, that's
which
the
can help me
pirates.
save my. Huh?
The pirates are getting the
Honestly,
ship.
Bjorn,
I thought you just
it's
said-
like we already know where they went. It's fine.
they were there.
I'm used to being
Which one's
captured.
Gavra?
Like this one time, I was captured and I was on a boat for like 7 days. It was crazy.
That's it.
Yeah.
With your survival check, you believe they probably took the road toward Gavra.
I also got a 21.
Oh, 22.
You could just ask
I don't know what I
either
would
of
get.
these two who know them.
Nope.
I am so sorry. I misunderstood. I thought you said the pirates were all.
No.
No,
Oh no,
no.
just the
just
stalkers.
Just the
Just
stalkers.
the stalkers.
I thought you said the entire band of pirates was just gone. I was
Not-
like, what?
Trevor,
The
not
the stalkers do get away from you.
Sure.
Not the stalks, the stalkers.
Yeah.
This is gonna get annoying.
Where's your little girlfriend?
Who are you talking to?
Oh,
You.
Iggy?
Your little
Yes.
Iggy. Where's
Ah, good.
Iggy? I haven't seen her.
She's right here.
Oh.
She's been right there the whole time.
I'm aware. How did you sleep?
I slept fine.
Are you doing better?
I'm doing all right. I feel like there's big things at stake. You guys keep talking about big things, and then you're talking about things that are... I'm concerned.
That's fair.
Well, because how do you just tackle a big thing? We don't know what to do.
Yeah, you can't keep ramped up, to 100 every moment of every day. You gotta back down and remember the stupid stuff every now and then.
You must loosen up.
will you remind us how old Ag is again?
Thank you, Rue.
Like 10?
13?
Or
Yeah.
13?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, 13.
13?
13 or 12. It's one of those two.
She's
young.
She's teen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's 12.
Okay.
I can look it up. But
Oh, I might have it.
I do have it.
I do too, but I don't know my notes in front of me.
Young.
She's a tween.
You know,
So-
that, and
Girl.
Helena,
Whisper. What?
you're doing a good job. Just interacting with it. It's very nice.
Thank you. I felt that.
Just not saying my notes. Hi.
We're ready to leave.
14.
All right, better pack up. And I
14.
grab my one bag.
Yes.
Not that it matters.
Oh, I was gonna ask you if you were ready, but they made a bigger
Noise.
Announcement?
announcement. So
All right, dear everyone. We're up at the crack of dawn, up in Satan's ass. And we're ready to take off.
really starting to grow on me.
Okay. I just feel like this is too many people.
Gavra's a big city. It'll be fine. There'll be like a drop in the bucket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they might just think it's another part of a parade.
What is a parade?
A
Party in the
parade.
strade.
Whisper.
Yes.
Perhaps you'd like to lead the way with Captain here.
Well, Aaron, you want?
Sure,
Take-
yes, I will go with you if that will be of any use.
It's fine. We can go.
Perfect. The three amigos, as it were. Shall we?
Right.
If
Right.
the three of them are leading the way, I'll be a couple steps.
Vincent is following closely behind, as is Mate.
Okay. So I would be with them.
Perfect. You head toward the city of Gavra.
Do you need to do your secret bit?
No.
At about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, after traveling down over the knolls onto the main highway, the streets, you do see many caravans going back and forth. It is a bustling trade city to the rest of Scarsden and is the central hub to the rest of the archipelago. As you get closer to Gavra, you see out on the ocean large galleons and frigates. It seems to have a rather bustling military and trading ships, as many trading ships. As you approach Gavra, you notice that the city that seemed like starlight in the distance begins to grow in grandeur and magnificence. It is enormous. The size continues to grow and grow and grow until finally you are actually shadowed under its highest towers. The city sprawls out, taking over the entire peninsula to the north. It attaches itself into the mountains and you see what looks like homes built on the mountains, probably some of the richest class, as well as mines digging themselves into the mountains, still protected by large walls on the front. You cannot see the ocean behind Gavra, but what you do see is straight to the northwest, right off of the main peninsula, an island. On top of the island is a tower that stretches up like a large pillar of solid granite covered now in moss and different vegetation, but it goes all the way up to a plateau at the top. Think Iphthalus, but thinner. At the very, very top, a walkway connects it to the main castle of Gavra.
What's that? Do you think do you need to go there?
What would the tower be? Would I know?
The tower is said to be an ancient ruin.
Okay, so it's okay.
It's an ancient ruin. It is protected by the royals of Gavra and only Cassiandra.
I have it, I think.
Got it too. Cassiandros and her direct kin are said to have access to it. It is beyond the parliament, it is beyond the judiciary, it is beyond all of the paramilitary. It belongs to her.
Did you say that's just the tower or the tower and the castle? Like that whole...
Both.
Okay.
I mean, some of the courts and stuff are held within the castle, but
that
not
tower-
the uppers. And there is no way to get to the tower. Like the island is like completely slate and jagged.
If we
Does
could,
look
if we could
desirable.
backtrack just a little bit, as I'm walking with Mate and Vincent, thank you. I would be asking them about their party, about their group, where they came from, how they wound up there. Just trying to get more details, see what they would give me. You know, who they are, what their goals are.
So they've kind of explained that to the group. Like they're looking for a cure.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking on the mainland. That's.
Or do you mean like do you mean like why they joined the pirates and stuff? Like you're talking about like, or why they're here? Or like their
Both.
personal goals.
No, more of like the group goals? Like I know they're there for the cure, but if I could get any more
They
detail
tell you
or about
they-
their
They
past.
tell you kind of a nonsensical tale about a very powerful ruler in their homeland. A ruler who flies with dragons and ignites the very walls of her kingdom. That pulls tentacle gods from the skies, and seems to flow with a white grace and diplomacy unseen by anyone else. It seems very unbelievable, but he seems enraptured by it.
Does he mention the dragon by name since I follow the dragons or anything like that?
Do you,
No.
you push him?
I would be interested when he said dragons because those are
Zarin.
Zarin. Got it. At that point, I'm like, he does not know what he's talking about.
Yeah, sure.
Well, there it is, the mighty city of Gavra.
Yeah.
Brings a little tear to your eye every time, doesn't it?
You can't find it here, you can't find it anywhere.
Is the city does it look pretty rich?
Yes. So, what is very interesting about the city is there are what looks like smaller towers. Think of them almost like torches, but they're massive and they sit at the connecting points of each wall, almost like small tiki torches. But they're the size of buildings, like the size of massive towers. And at the tops of them, you see what looks like diamonds glinting in the small sunlight.
Are they glints? Are they just huge?
They're probably altogether millions. Just
Why don't-
individual glints attached
Why
to
don't
these
we just go
torches.
get some of those?
Why don't I just go pluck the moon out of the sky? You can't just go and take them.
It'll be killed.
That's right.
I would assume that helps to keep the darkness out here.
Why do you have such a problem with it being dark?
Right?
Disease.
Just like that, yeah. I mean,
Dark doesn't
yes.
mean disease.
It does here.
There's different types of darkness.
This seems like this would have drawn my brother to it if he was studying that light. And if this is what the light of Tyve is consistent.
Boo.
Get out.
Boo.
I feel like do we think that Phineas guy came here because, he's the one who told us to go to like the purple rune cave thing, and I feel like we really probably should ask him more about all that weird stuff we found out.
I thought he said he was going back to Piln.
Hill?
The creepy
man.
guy back at Efthalis. The one in the middle of the night with the
Something
big
like
creature.
the teeth.
I liked him.
Yeah, that guy that helped us. Yeah.
The one
Did
with the
he say he
wine.
was going back to? Yeah, the wine.
All right, everyone. Let's one thing at a time. We just got to Gavra. We're not turning around, going in the other direction.
I was asking if you thought
Holy
he might
mother
be
of
here.
pearl!
Never been to Pilm.
Oh, you guys all have your things you
We're
need
new
to do.
It's okay.
But they keep talking about the same bloody things.
It's okay.
All right, I'm sorry. Please continue.
He didn't specifically say he was going back to Piln, but he said if we go near Piln to seek him out.
I'm just going to say I'm pretty much done with him. Like
Well, he was
the whole
super
Andros
helpful.
thing, I'm associated it with him
Why?
because I can't associate it with you.
You can associate it with Aggie.
I do.
Whoa.
Oh no, I remember now. He did say
I
he is
can't-
going north to Piln.
I would shoot him a look at that one.
Please. He doesn't pay you any mind.
Well, okay, Hernan, what would you like to do?
Well, he wanted to see a librarian, and quite honestly, I have some bills I need to take care of at a fine, upstanding establishment, and I believe that we also have to go to the guild.
Yeah, but I don't think Whisper wants us all to go to the guild,
Okay.
right? Probably not a
Well,
good
narrative.
idea.
Why don't you go take care of your bill? Whisper goes.
Well, I would. Honestly, I would. But that's kind of where all of you come into play.
Oh, really?
What do you need?
Well, I mean, we're coming back to Gavra, and I'm just going to say that sometimes a good time doesn't come cheap. I may or may not have racked up a fairly heavy expense, and if you would like my continued tutelage, I may need some funds.
May I
Oh,
ask
well,
how
we
much?
don't have any money.
It's around the sum of 25 plus a 0,
Glint or gold?
250 gold.
Aaronin.
I got this.
Aaronin.
I know people.
It's
This is my
one
world.
thing.
Hang on, I'd like him to finish.
I know people. I have my librarian. You have your establishment.
You're telling me if I go with you to the library, you would help me?
I think we should meet this
I think we
librarian.
need to meet the librarian. I love to read.
Is there a place where we can get some
What are you
money?
doing?
If you enable him, he won't learn his lesson.
Honestly, I won't learn it anyway.
He does know himself.
Where I come from, you don't get to just get things for nothing.
No, we use gold. That's
Yeah, but you
Don't
didn't
be
have
bad.
any, and you already got the services.
Oh, he got the service.
Well, I hear what you're saying. I'll try to do better. Honestly, but the truth is, I would have been able to pay it off had we gone to Andros.
Where I come from, you would be dead if you didn't pay that.
All right, well, we're not where you're from, are we? We're here in Gavra, where there's a legal system.
We have a legal system.
May I ask the what's it called when you're going from one currency to another currency?
Exchange
What's the
rate.
exchange rate of glint to gold?
It'll be platinum.
Platinum?
It'll be
Okay.
platinum. So, but we're gonna do it 100. 100
25.
gold equals 1 glint.
Oh, okay. Now, size of glints, like,
Wait.
I mean, we're not gonna get that. Most glints are gonna be pretty average. His glints are rare,
Okay.
and they would have a scaling system like diamonds would. But I'm gonna say, unless you get lucky, you're gonna find glints that are gonna be about 101.
okay.
His are not worth
We
100.
need some of
No,
this
you said
for-
more? As in like 1,000 gold, 1 platinum.
because
It's 100 gold to 1 platinum.
100 gold. Oh, you said 100 gold to 1.
I think it's
They
actually
seem
like
to be
10,
stuck
but I
It
think
is
we're gonna
10.
do 100.
That pillar has like a million.
Do we have to go through
Yeah,
a
these
guard
we can't.
tower to
Yeah, but
enter
they
the
got 'em
city?
for someone.
Okay.
Oh, no.
And you do have a group that looks. And Thmark is out in the open.
I have my cloak. I definitely like skulking.
One
with my
thing that
cloak.
should be surprising to the ones who are inhabitants of Scarsden, the pirates did not seem phased too much by Thmark. They dropped a couple boxes, but then never really questioned it. Almost like they've seen all kinds of manner of beast.
I can't
Thmarek.
even name a damn dragon.
Thmarek.
He named it. Sorry.
Thmarek. I know I don't know you, and you don't know me very well.
Thmarek knows you better than you think.
Okay, well, you still have my dagger, correct?
I thought it was a gift.
It was not.
Well,
But
Thmarek is sorry. Please do not cut Thmarek with it.
you're fine, Thmarek.
I'm
But
giving it to you back.
you may keep it for the time.
Thmarek is confused why you would bring it up at all if it is a gift.
You may keep it for the time, as long as you stay hidden from everyone in this city. If you do that, I'll let you keep it for a day, for as long as we're in here.
Okay. One number you want on a D4.
4? No, yeah, 4. No, 3. 3.
Did not transfer that.
Thmarek says, he looks at you and goes, Thmarek believes this will be hard for Thmarek, but Thmarek will try.
2 days in, you'll be able to, I'll let you keep it for 2 days if you just don't get seen.
In the city,
I don't care if you're in the city.
Thmarek will need clothes.
No, like, you don't have to be a person in the city. You just can't be seen by anybody going in or out of the city.
Do you want
Whether-
Thmarek to run back to the woods? Thmarek will not know if you leave. Thmarek must stay by you.
Would your librarian friend have an issue with the Mark?
I think everybody would. You don't know, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
How big is he?
He's up at the size of a gnome.
Well, you have all these glints. Let's just get him some clothes.
Do you have glints?
No, I would like some
Does
glints.
anybody have any glints?
I have
That
a
would
couple.
solve the problem.
What?
I have a couple glints.
May
but-
I have one?
No.
How would it solve the problem?
The Mark can use it to stay hidden.
Can you please give him a glint because I feel like he's gonna do something crazy.
How many glints do I have? Because I know I have a couple.
He's fine.
Yeah, I'll give him a glint. I have 4.
The Mark, he sucks the light out of the glint, and he goes invisible.
I wanted to keep that.
Is it not lit?
The rock disappears.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
I reached down to pet his head where he was at.
You do not see it. You see some things breaking and the grass is moving kind of away
okay.
from you. The Mark is ready!
It was amazing.
Can you do that?
Did he?
Where did
Well,
he
I'm
go?
pretty good, but not that.
Where did the glint go?
I wanted to
Astonishing.
keep that glint.
I kind of.
Yeah, but
Are there a
that's
lot of
very
people around right now?
interesting.
It
Or are we
is,
still
and
kind
it's
of by
quite
ourselves?
terrifying.
I think it's
There's
super
all the
cool.
pirates. Yeah.
Besides the
Traffic,
pirates, I'm
like
talking
now
about-
is there
yeah.
traffic on
Yeah,
the road?
but nobody seems to be paying much mind.
Mark, how did you do that?
You better not come back. I need
He's
another
walking through the
glint.
city.
Alright, you two, make sure you keep your hoods up. And Captain, I
never take
wouldn't
it
say
down.
much about your ship. And let's go.
Why don't you lead the way?
Fine.
Listen up, men. This small, scrawny little lad is going to lead us straight into the city. It's
Yeah,
up to his sharp tongue to get us through those gates.
You're not scrawny at all, are you?
Not really, no. Much like me. He's a robust person. Okay, so we'll walk towards the gate.
You walk toward the gate. As you reach the gates of Gavra, they are threefold. There are large, ornate doors covered in glints. There's a portcullis, and behind the ornate doors is an actual barricade door, most likely made of steel. The portcullis is open. The beautiful doors are open, and the large stone slab has been lifted. You see the intricate pulleys pulling it up. I will say for scale, your characters would match about the Wormwood Screen.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
That's a big door.
Jake would jump.
You reach the door. You see that there are about 30 different guards, not all there, but up on the ramparts. You see about 10 on the ground. You see a few in the city beyond. This close to Gavra, you can see the city beyond. It looks like a bustling bazaar. So white streets and white buildings, almost like they've been bleached by the sea air. They are juxtaposed against the temperate, warm ocean breeze and the cold Nordic landscape of the actual inland. So it's almost like you're seeing like a Grecian city built in Scotland.
Okay. And as we approach, I mean, I imagine there's a line of people coming in. What are we dealing with in terms of?
You're dealing with about, I would say, 4 caravans in front of you. They seem to be checking, looking for papers, asking people while they're in the city. Most people that are coming from the coast usually have papers to get into the city. So you would have papers for you, not necessarily for everyone with you.
Right.
I would say the carts are going pretty quickly.
So before we get to the guard, I'm good. Oh, mate. Can I call you mate? I'm actually talking to mate.
That's my name.
I think we may have to take a couple of your shiny gold pieces there, and I might have to pass a couple over to the guard to get you all lot in.
We speak the language. Slums.
It's
He
right.
pulls out a bag of gold.
Okay, so this should do nicely. And I'll put it in my pocket, and I take 5 out.
What type of stuff do you just need a piece of paper?
Raw, it's a special piece of paper that shows that you're from here.
Can I see your paper?
Well, right, sure.
Just sit in half.
Do they just look at it?
Raw, they check it.
Do they touch it? Or do they just
They
just
can,
flash
it's
it?
They
Gamble.
can. Yeah. Did I have one?
Okay.
Raw, can you do something with this piece of paper?
What does yours say, though?
I feel like I would have.
Let's roll for it.
What?
Forgery.
It's written in tongues.
I look at the paper and then I kind of
What would this be?
and then like
Deception?
one of those
Deception?
appears in my
Yeah.
hand.
Wow.
16.
You have a forgery.
Yay.
So you have, what do you have? You have a forged?
He has a forged piece of paper.
And Veer just made a
Illusion?
illusion replica.
Nice.
Can you do 2 of those for your mate there?
Yeah.
All right, well, now I'll just have to worry about this lot.
Bjorn, would you happen to have one?
You
We picked them up
you
outside.
have a
picked me up
brand.
outside.
You have a brand. Being a barbarian.
That
I
help?
don't think that would go. I could try, but no, I think I would keep that hidden because we have that kind of like unspoken agreement with the people in
Yep.
Norn,
Sounds
so
good.
I wouldn't want to show that off.
Okay.
Now, are like, do they not let just anybody in the city?
I mean, they're not super cautious about it. They get a little weary about outsiders, new people coming into the city, especially ones that have been checked out by the coast guards. Coast guards.
So where does your paper say you're from?
Scarsden. Right, would say I'm from Scarsden.
Yeah.
So that's what
Originally.
ours say as well. No.
One caravan left.
All right. Captain, I think it's best you let me do the talking here. It shouldn't be no problem.
All of us have put our faith in ya. I talked to the sky. I talked to the Star Mother, and she said, "Trust this lad."
You go, girl.
That's right.
The pirates, did they bring any sort of caravan or are they carrying everything?
They're carrying everything.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna-
like a bunch of backpackers.
While we're walking with our group, I see the other 2 that don't quite look the same as everybody else. They have their things in order, but I'm still kind of nervous. I look very different from everybody. And,
But you have a cloak now too.
yeah, I have a cloak,
Should
but
have kept the rouge.
You don't have your rouge on anymore?
Can you guys just kind of stand around me really quick for a second? I'm gonna try something.
Yeah.
Thamaric and I have some sort of connection. I don't know what it is yet, but I take out my little glint and I kind of hide it. I just kind of focus for a second.
I'm gonna suck the light out of your glint.
And then I cast invisibility.
What?
Oh. It's all everybody's got tricks now.
I've never seen anything like that.
Honestly, I think I just found my favorite new friend.
Can you imagine?
And here we are. We're doing it the legal way.
I think.
Tell you more about it.
Welcome to the city of Gavra, home of her liege Cassiandros, and home of the blessed light. Papers, please.
Oh, right. It's good to see you, Sergeant. I'm here to visit my gram, and these are my friends. And as I show my paper, I'm gesturing to people who have papers.
Are we in trouble again?
No, nothing like that. I just dropped over to Scarsden to say hi to some folks, and now I'm just coming back to visit my gram, and all good. But I'll tell you, and I sort of lean in, I found this really unfortunate lot lost here on the road, and I said, Look, if you want to come on down to Gavra, I'm sure that you can talk to Father Patches, and he'll help sort you out.
You're going to throw Father Patches into the group with these ruffians?
He loves this kind of thing. He lives for it.
Just because he has the ear of some of the court does not mean he is going to accept every ruffian. It's whisper, isn't it?
It is.
Well, here's your paper back.
And so as he hands it to me, I am handing him gold.
Okay, he sees the gold.
I think Father Patches would love to help this lot. And I think if you let him help them, you can help yourself here.
He looks at it, and you see the moral conundrum begin to play out in his mind. But your necklace is slightly dark. Persuasion.
I knew it. Oh man.
You got this.
I can do it. I can do it. 21.
Yeah.
He's gonna roll. He rolled an 18. He seems. It seems as though normally he might not accept this, and yet his alignment seems slightly to shift to the dark.
Making people go to the dark side.
I know.
It's not her fault.
So, you know this isn't probably going to be enough, Whisper. I have paperwork I have to fill.
Well, I recognize you do have a big job, and then I'll slip him a couple more. For now, I guess we'd say we're up to 10.
Okay, he looks at it. Well, look at that! Your paperwork works, as does yours, and yours. It's a shame you have 20 more people.
So I've given him 10. Or I can see that Father Patches is going to have his hands full here, because they're not going to have a dime to their name, a quid to their name, and pass him, I guess, all of it.
He takes the pouch.
Except for my 5.
Now this is a hefty little sum.
It's a lot of
I'm
paper.
sure there's a lot of good that could be done with gold like this. Paperwork that could easily just be forgotten. Welcome to Gavra. And he shows you the way in.
And by the way, some of us aren't that disgruntled.
Why?
As I walk by.
He doesn't seem to care. He's pretty happy with the gold.
He had a good day. All right.
Pay raise and a half.
Well, maybe we could like do some type
I,
of work to get some glitz.
Tell Odo to stay close to me.
Odo
Got my
does.
Yeah, and I sidle up next to you, Normandy, and I say, look, old man, I don't know the last time you've been to Gavra, but I would keep an eye on your wee one there. It's not a place for young girls to be, like, running around on their own.
Library will be safe enough.
You said the library's huge.
The library is huge. The library sits near the on the north side of the peninsula. It's a large dome that sits out, kind of almost being hit by the ocean.
Can we see it from here?
Not from here, but you'll be able to see it soon.
We'll be safe in the library.
I say that we go to the great square, and we'll get our bearings and make choices from there. What else? Is that all right with everyone?
Would I know of any
Can't come to
way-
Gavra without seeing the Great Square.
Yes, the Great Square. Yay.
All right, everyone. He leads you in to the city. So this is a culture shock for Bjorn, Veer. I don't know why I was thinking Zier.
Because you put that in your notes one time.
Did I?
Yeah, you wrote it as Zier in your notes.
Veer and Helena. It feels like it should be, but it's not 100% for you. As you walk in, the bustling crowds of Gavra seem to just kind of assault your senses. Smells, shouts, sounds. You hear trading and crying and screaming and laughter. You hear music playing in the distance. You hear what would sound like entertainment districts, people being thrown out of bars. You hear the firing of cannons in the distance, perhaps drills out in the ocean, as well as the misting rain on Gavra. But all of this is mixed in with a little bit of decorum. There is a kind of stillness to the walls of the city. The city seems to be orderly, and there is, even in this gray light, there seems to be light here. Almost like it is a center of life in Scarsden. It's strange for you to see a city not struggling, but rather enjoying. As you walk into the central square, you see an opulent, gaudy, probably 80-foot statue of what looks like a goddess holding literally the curve of a wave in her hand. In her other arm is a small child, as though she is protecting the child from the wave. I always love seeing that, Ernan says, pointing to the 80-foot statue, water pouring out of the base. It is a large fountain. You are in a square, think New Orleans style. There are trees and there is flower beds, but along the sides you see different shops, blacksmiths, and a rather large house that looks like a courtroom. Now, wherever you go, I will say I would recommend staying away from that particular establishment. Honestly, the Felricks are not really to be trifled with. Despots and brigands, really. They're one of the richest houses here in Gavra, but you don't want to be mixed up with them.
Corruption and glints go hand in hand.
Yes, well, so it is. But even the stalkers tend to stay away from the Felricks.
It's what my old grandma always says. You got to know who the biggest dog in the pack is.
And they would be the guards to the kennel.
When you want the big dog.
Well, everyone, welcome to Gavra. It is a pleasure to have brought you this far. I know that we each have our things that we need to do. We could stay together, but we do have to deal with this rough crowd. You see that the pirates have already started throwing much of their stuff into the center of the square. They're kind of sitting on it. They're talking. A couple of them have moved over. They're sitting on the fountain square, kind of like, "Oh, you think this is?" One of them's taking peanuts and throwing it at the statue.
Oi, mate, I think you want to keep your lads maybe close together. I'm going to go talk to some people. Maybe I can find a place where you can all, we can put you up.
Right, you all. I like the sound of that, I do. Men, attention! He wants us to stay close. We'll stay in the fountain square until he can find us all accommodations. Preferably on a boat.
There are a lot down at the harbor. There are a lot of boats.
Should we meet you there?
No, I think just stay here for now.
We'll stay here for now.
What if we have them go down to the harbor and look for a boat themselves? I believe they would be much more adept at finding their own ride than we would be able to do for them.
There's a lot of sailors down there. We might not find them again.
I feel like we'll find
that
them.
you'll ever not find this group of people.
And I think they need us a lot more than we need them. I don't think they'll...
Oi! Who is this Tom? He's pointing to the statue.
It looks like something that your people would.
Who is it?
It's just one of the pirates.
Oh no, the statue.
It is a statue of the goddess Eth, a goddess of new beginnings.
Who's the... What's the thing she holding? A baby?
Just a baby. No one knows the name of the baby. It could just be symbolic.
Okay.
The symbolism of the metaphor is that she is keeping the drowning at bay.
That seems like a waste of resources.
You guys are a barrel of fun.
It is beautiful,
art is never a
and
waste.
this is the closest to home
Thank
that I
you.
have felt in years.
Do you say you like the
is
art?
like-
Just, yeah.
This is what your home is.
It's just gaudy enough.
This is the closest to what my home is like.
I am flashing thieves' can't.
As you do, you notice one what looks to be a woman of the night kind of tilts her She's wearing a fedora-style hat. She tilts it down towards you and walks into an alley.
So I will. Yeah. Okay. So, just give me 1 minute. It was a long walk in here. I've got to see a lad about a horse, and I go to the alley.
As you're walking away, whisper, we might be at the library.
Hold. I'll be right there. Just 1 second. I'm a man. I've got needs. Biological.
Biological.
So yeah, is she there? I step in the. Let Margaret know that the marks are here.
She smiles and she doesn't have any of her teeth.
Yeah. She'll know what I mean.
Sometimes that costs extra.
The strangers.
You want me to take this message all the way to Tabros and Margaret?
Right.
Oh, honey, that's gonna cost you. You have any silver?
I got better. I give her a gold. But you got.
What's the symbol on this, Whisper? Is this a fake?
No.
Is this one of those new currencies they've been talking about?
It's. I think they found it in a crypt. It's like a cryptocurrency.
Wow.
No, but
Come on,
I said we weren't gonna do intermission, but
I'm going home one way or the other.
You can taste it's real. You can feel that. And
it's not no glint.
no, I
Can't
know,
do
but it's a
nothing
lot
with
more.
this.
It's a lot more than a
I'll
silver.
let Margaret know,
Right.
Whisper.
Now,
Also, Lily's been looking for you. She's right pissed.
Oh, I know. I'll see her soon.
She walks away.
All right, and then I come back. All right. So library and Catman, I think if you just stay here, we can find some accommodations for you.
You're a man of your word. We trust you with our lives.
Nice.
So
Way to twist the dagger. All right, that's right. You can always trust old Whisper.
they are way too trusting.
All right, gang. What do you want to do?
I want to look at my being in a city full of glints. I want to pull out my vial.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
How far away is the library?
Oh, I mean, the city's pretty massive. It would probably
Yeah.
take you. Let's see, like you're walking around like a.
Like 2 hours?
I think so.
2 hours?
I think so.
Oh,
I would say that let's figure this out. I would say that from the west to the mountain is about 8 hours. From the gate to the north coast is about 6 hours. So the city's a pretty big circumference.
Yeah.
It's basically almost everyone who lives in Scarsden lives in Gavra. It has a population of about,
do you guys?
I think we said it was about 200,000 people.
I spent a lot of my time outside of the city.
Yes.
Do you have a home? Like, does Aaron live in Gavra?
Are you asking Aaron?
Really?
I'm asking Dust.
You have to ask Aaron.
Okay. They've never said though.
No.
It's not something I missed.
You know, I was raised here. I was raised
Yeah.
here. So Captain, I think you can see they run a tight ship here. So I would tell your men to just watch the P's and Q's and don't mess with anything. I'll be back I'll be back before you know it.
We can't wait to see you again.
All right.
Remember, our mission is of the utmost importance. It's not just us, it's our whole kingdom.
Yeah, and this whole kingdom.
I feel so bad. All right, that's okay.
All right, you guys head out.
Yeah. Let's go.
We kind of have
Where are you guys
more
heading?
problems to deal with.
Library?
I think the library.
Okay,
Library.
you head in for about an hour. You begin to walk toward the library.
God, I have a headache.
Oh, there it goes.
I know my
That's
head
what
is
she was-
pounding.
Who are you?
She's old.
What have you done with Stevie?
Warmer.
Stevie just died.
It is.
It's warmer in the city.
It is warmer in the city.
I would have doffed my heavy furs and cloak, and underneath I have another thin leather cloak with a manatee on it.
Nice.
It is a manatee,
Big old manatee.
big old sea cow.
Wow.
As we're walking along, Aaron, what can you tell me about that That massive tower over there on that island, it looks older than ancient.
Well, what I can tell you is that not much is known about it. It is a landmark of Gavra. I think, honestly, the city was built around it. Some say it is the remnants of an ancient civilization. Others say it is a weapon. But most of the people here just believe it is where the Marquis rules up on high.
Okay.
I'm sorry that I'm not sure more, but no one is allowed in.
Why are there glints just on the top of all these towers?
It is to keep the darkness at bay. We are fairly far from Pilm. And, well, since they have been erected, there have been very few, if any, cases of the plague. Unfortunately, our little, you know.
Oh, everyone seems fine. So this library, you know the main guy?
Yes.
And what's he helping us with?
He can give us, probably a room in the library, and he's just a very close friend in general. I haven't seen him in a while, but there's something we could most likely learn there of both our excursion on the prison at sea and anything else we truly need. He's always...
Is he gonna help us get to the mainland?
Probably not. But there's always a possibility.
Would your brother have gone to the library?
I'm thinking so.
As you're walking toward the lighthouse, about 20 minutes pass, and a woman comes out of one of the alleyways. She looks rather old, a little decrepit, kind of like she fits the stereotypical visage of a witch. She comes walking out. Hello! I have something for you, dearie. First one's free. She hands you a blue vial.
Hang on, perception check, or can I see what it is?
Looks like a potion.
Do I know? I brew a little bit.
You won't be able to know
Is
potions
it
by just
glister?
looking.
Would I
at
know that this
It does
she's a
not
dealer?
look like glister.
Okay.
That's good.
Helena,
You can take it,
just
probably.
take it, and then maybe the librarian will know what it is.
Thank you.
As you grab it from her, her eyes roll into the back of her head. It is not your light that needs saving. I'm sorry, dearie. I lost myself. You're welcome any time in my shop. She points down a hallway, and you see what looks like I want you to imagine it's very like Disney. Like she points down, and all of a sudden it kind of lights up a little bit, like just potions and trinkets.
Let's go look at the stuff. It looks neat.
I'm for it.
I would.
What a cute little shop.
Honestly, we probably should keep going.
Yes.
But
Lots of people
We
in
will-
Gavra.
People.
I
Okay.
will come back with you later.
Are there lots of people like this in Gavra?
that give you
There's a
lots
few.
of free stuff.
No.
It's usually not
Honestly,
free.
it usually comes at a price.
Let's roll it.
Your life is a pretty good price.
Now you took it, so she's going to expect something at some point.
Well, whatever.
Do you know what it is? Have you seen that before?
It looks like some type of drought, like something you drink.
Right.
May I see it?
No.
Okie dokie then. I thought I could help.
So Bjorn is not a fan of the hustle and bustle and all the people. It's very overstimulating. However, he is very, very excited about all the new shops and seeing the culture and seeing just this entire new experience. He's trying to take all of that in. He's very interested about learning new things and gaining new experiences, but he has never been around 1/100th of the amount of people in this city, let alone something this huge.
As you guys keep walking toward the library, another 20 minutes pass, and the doors to a rather large smoking establishment open, and a fairly large man with a handlebar mustache wearing a white apron comes out. Is that you, Normandy Barthol?
Do I have any idea who this is?
I hope so.
Yes, you do. It looks to be Fred Bartholomew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Fred?
It's me, Normandy, Fred Bartholomew.
Good to see you, Fred.
With the help you gave me, I was able to open up me shop.
That's fantastic.
Bartholomew's Blacksmithing Battery.
That's perfect.
Honestly, people keep telling me to change the name, but I don't know a better word for a place that also breeds bats.
You're the worst.
Is there a shop behind him? Can I sneak into it?
What do you do?
I followed me two passions. Blacksmithing
And bats.
and battery.
Battery. What does that mean, battery?
I
It
breed
means
bats.
he beats brats.
He beats brats?
Why'd you come on in? You, Normandy? You're always welcome here. 50% off.
Thank you, Fred.
Hey, can we go look at the bats?
Can we get a bat?
Can
It was
I
nap
get-
time, dear.
Hey, this is the closest thing to anything in my home
I
ever.
was going to say, if this adventure is going to be like this, it's going to be a long ride.
Fred, I'll come back. We have important business at the
Can't we
library.
stop?
All right, Normandy, you're always ready. Always welcome at Bartholomew's Blacksmithing Battery. Tell your friends, though. Business has been a little slow.
You'll do, Fred.
Thank you.
Wait,
Great
your
seeing you.
business.
Hi, how much for a bat?
A bat? Well, it depends on what kind of bat. You want a low-brow bat, a high-brow bat? You want a medium-brow bat? Now, the medium-brow bats are kind of a mixture between the low-brow and the high-brow. But honestly, I've got a couple of bats that are incredibly unique. I found them all the way up in the dark woods. Well, I didn't find them, but some of the barbarians did, and I did some trading with them. These bats are real beauts. Have a purple lining on them. Apparently, they're incredibly dangerous. But I've waved some gold around, and I was able to get them into the city.
This guy's bad shit.
You were
What
holding
would
that
you
one.
trade for that?
How much guano does it
The dangerous one?
Yeah.
The dangerous one's my prize. I'd have to charge you about 2,000 gold for
No.
it.
What about
Straight out of the box, though.
What
I'll give you the
about
cage
not-
and everything.
What about not gold, and what would you trade for it?
I don't think I need much. I'm following me dream.
Yeah, but I don't have gold.
Oh,
So
I'm
what
sorry.
could I give you?
What are you offering? Not
Is
for
it
that
just
bat.
accurate?
I could get you a lowbrow bat. Honestly, I'll get you a lowbrow bat if you give me, say, 10 referrals, and they come back and they say your name. Lowbrow bat's yours for free.
Jeez.
Talk to 10 people.
We have like
I mean,
30
they have to
pirates.
buy something.
Yeah, they just had to come and say that you told them. Or I'll charge you, I don't know, for a lowbrow bat, 20 gold.
Okay, well, I
But you gotta get the cage too, so that's another 10. 30 gold.
don't want it. Okay. I'll get you 10 people to come here.
That would be amazing. I'll see you when they come.
What if she gets you 20 people?
Can
Want
I
two
have
bats?
a bet? No, I want to pick it out.
You can pick out a lowbrow bat.
A medium.
No.
We'll see. I'll get you lots of business.
All right.
So it piqued my interest when he said that he did some trading with the barbarians up north. I have a very small village at this point, New Norn. Do I recognize him?
Sure, go ahead.
I don't know what that would entail.
Insight, I guess, yeah.
Insight, so that's 15.
I would say that he probably has handlers, so no.
Okay. He's that successful where he kind of...
No, but he's not gonna go. He's not gonna leave his business shop, go all the way to the dark woods.
Got it. Okay.
We never discussed this. Sorry, but thinking of shopping, would I have gold? Like, how much would I have on me? Would I leave?
I would say you could roll a d10.
That's how much in thousands you have.
Or
7.
70 gold.
Thank you.
All right, we'll come back.
Come back.
I'll tell you, there's a lot of things to see in this big city.
I think it'd be very cool to get an attack bat.
Oh yeah, I just feel like it would really remind me of home. Because this place is awful. The city is awful.
Bjorn, are you okay?
As you exasperate Bjorn, you remember that you don't think potions taste very good. Seeing her potion,
What?
you remember that potions taste bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm... Thank you.
That's what caused it to sigh.
Yeah.
I am glad for that internal-external dialogue.
If only they tasted okay.
Only they tasted good.
Oh no.
That's amazing.
Are you done with your shopping?
Well, no, because I don't have any money.
So you done with your looking?
Yeah.
All right.
You get.
Lead on, Normandy.
Yes, I am.
So as the hustle and bustle of the city continues, Whisper, you kind of reach into your pockets. And so what we're doing here is we do a trick-or-treat game every year. It's usually not recorded, but this year we did it only on TikTok. But the group gets treats or tricks based on how they do in the game. It's just kind of a fun thing that we've been doing for a while. So some of the players got treats and some of them got tricks. We haven't given all of these out yet, but some of the tricks were, Aaron remembers he has a 250 gold bill at a brothel. Potions taste bad for Bjorn, so he has -1 to heal on potions. That's that. Jamie, you got a potion of possibility. You have 2 drinks of it.
Oh, that okay.
Bats give a 50%. Eli got a 50% discount at Bathomule's Blacksmith and Battery. And Martin, you reach into your pocket and you find that you still have 3 petals, which are 3 free sessions at the Bloomin' Petals brothel.
I'm not gonna lie. With your discount, I'd be willing to pitch in some gold for an attack bat. That sounds...
An attack
That
bat.
sounds badass.
I don't
As a
think
player.
it's an attack bat.
He said it's dangerous.
I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna get a bat that's gonna bite me and curse me for 2 initiatives.
It's just like the size of a man.
But you can just drain it.
Dude,
I wouldn't.
After spending
I only drain things that I feel like
I only want to drink
when
the
I'm
best.
when I'm trying to balance the world.
We just get a bat the size of Man Bat from.
So I would know this because I grew up at the Blooming Petal. What is like the kind of street rate of a session?
100 gold.
Okay.
Hey,
It's a highbrow place.
what is your stuff that your drug? What does that go for?
What?
Like, what is that when you guys use the glints for drugs to, like, is that expensive?
Do you
Incredibly.
want drugs?
No, but some of the mushrooms I grow, that's what people do for fun around me, so I'm wondering if they would be worth anything.
No. Why use that when you have glister?
Because that's expensive and I could undercut people.
You don't have drugs on you, do you?
No, I'm asking him. Like, I know that he knows. He was
You're
talking.
like, he's playing with something, you can point to
No,
it.
he was talking. He knows
No,
about.
you're
He
drugs.
told
Yeah,
us
but
about
drugs.
Glister, though.
Yeah,
They're not drugs.
Oh,
not
I think
glister,
they're,
I
what's it
have
called?
mushrooms.
Drugs. Pixie dust.
That is glitter.
Glitter.
Right. That's
That is glitter.
Last game I thought it was salt for a second because it's big enough crystals, but it's
That
just
is
like
glitter.
I have to ask
Eli's
Trevor.
gonna eat his glitter.
Will this?
Glass and all.
It's tearing everything up on the inside.
It tastes so bad.
Hold just time. These little things, my kid today made everyone, because she's a Cheshire cat, and she made little vials that said "Drink me," and she put glow-in-the-dark slime in it to make it look like all shimmery. And I told them, because it was super glued, and we said it like 10 times, and then one of my kids was like, "This is awful!" And we're like, "It's glow-in-the-dark slime!" So, but because it said "Drink me," he opened it up, and
He's pretty strong if it was super glue. That's pretty good.
And he's reading.
He's reading.
He's reading. He's not
Always
listening.
look on the bride.
sorry, sidebar, but had to express that.
Okay. Gabe,
Okay.
You guys gonna continue?
Yes.
Okay. You continue, kind of laser focus. You put those horse shutters on your eyes, and you just keep walking through the city. Now, unfortunately, it does take a little bit longer than originally anticipated because this is near the edge of the city.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go the whole way. It'll be about, oh gosh, you got it in about 5. So it's gonna be about 9 o'clock at night.
How long is the library?
It'd be tough to get back
Yeah,
to
that's
everybody
right.
in time. Is that okay? I'm asking.
They're not gonna move. They're just gonna stay
Yeah.
there. I think
Yeah.
it's fine.
Right?
They'll set
Well,
up camp in the square.
Yeah, they will.
If they're still there.
And if they're not, then oh well. Like you can't babysit them.
Fear has a point. They are grown-ass men.
At about 3.5 hours, you come to the edge of the city. In the distance, you see this isn't right. Cool. In the distance, you see the library, a large dome structure out on the coast, being splashed by the waves of the water. You can also, for the first time, see the castle of Gavra. It is a symmetrical castle that builds in on itself like a grand cathedral. At the top, there's the largest spire that then connects to the tower. As you look at this scene, kind of walking toward it, all of a sudden, Rue stops. And the world around you kind of starts to go into tunnel vision. Does anybody do anything?
Is it all of us or just him?
Just Rue.
And so he just stops.
Rue.
Hey, we're still going. Come on.
So they begin to shake you. Constitution or will save, your choice.
Ooh. That's an interesting combination.
18.
Do you want to succeed?
No.
As they shake you, you do not break out of whatever's happening, and the world begins to change.
And we're just all like, you see Whisper, I immediately signal, like, we don't want to draw notice. Like, you never want, so we're all like sort of like getting around him and
Gonna
like,
get too
Just
intense.
kind of like move, like just kind of like drag him over the side.
Oh,
The,
number 2.
the scene around you fades away. The castle fades away. Instead, you see just the stone slab tower. And as you look at it, it kind of shakes. As you're watching, you see the sky kind of, the clouds that are always overcast are gone. You see what looks like a purple sky with just small strands of clouds sitting there. And then you see what looks like a green crack of light flash across the sky. The next thing you realize is you are inside of that tower. And you're walking through it, and someone's holding your hand, and you have a brisk pace. You're walking further. You see what looks like a small pool of water. You touch it, and your hand goes through it, and it doesn't feel wet. You feel cold air blowing through your fingertips as it goes through the water. And the vision ends, and you find yourself, it moved probably about 5 minutes forward as the group has been carrying you along as you come to.
I've been there.
Are you okay?
where?
To the library?
That tower. It was here before anything.
How? What is causing this to keep happening to you? Do you know? Is it Thmaric?
No, I don't.
Nope.
Stupid.
I think from everything I've seen, and I think I'm old. I think I'm very old. But I don't know.
It's like your memories are coming back slowly. In waves.
Not even that, just flashes.
Are you old, or have you been like, are you seeing a past life? Or do you think you've been alive for a long time?
From what I know, everything I see is me. I don't know if it may have been a past life or not. I don't know.
My people are hundreds of years old. Could be.
How
Yeah,
long
towers.
how long has this tower been
I'm kind of
here?
like, what?
What?
Well, the city's is around almost 400, so it's been here longer than that.
Wait, how long? What do you mean? What? Like, how old are your people?
I mean, I'm in my late 50s. Most don't. The oldest, the 80s?
I'm in my
80
good
years?
70s.
What?
What a short life. Especially when they sleep a lot of it.
I mean, it's not especially mind-blowing that someone with blue skin who comes out of a box might be a very old person, but someone such as yourself, I didn't expect hundreds.
Me?
Well, now just remember, it's not the length that matters.
Can I give his inspiration for that?
I am 128 years old.
And all
and
you don't look like it.
And you look
Or
darling.
act like it, really. Oops, my bad.
That's very rude.
I think you better keep it to yourself about being in that tower.
Veer, what about you? I assume we're still kind of like
Yes.
walking.
Yeah, you're getting closer.
I'm 95, and my people also live for a very long time.
That's
Well,
amazing.
that one I would believe, honestly. She has that kind of vibe to her. Like she's seen some things. Freaks me out a little bit, I'm not going to lie, but I like being scared.
Yeah, it is fun to be scared sometimes.
Agreed.
Um,
Marek does not like to be scared.
You just like hear from the rafters.
Yeah, he's just walking.
Like some Assassin's Creed shit. He's just hopping from building to building.
Just a hay bale next to us.
Anyways, I think the moral of this story is that it's possible for you to be very old and not look it.
I think that we
Oh, excuse me. Somebody bumps into you as you're walking.
Can I check him?
Huh?
Can I do? I want to see if he just got pickpocketed.
Sure.
Like, this is what we do. Yeah,
And
I
so
rolled
that
shitty.
was exactly
Yeah.
what came through my
And
head.
if
as well.
if anything
Yeah.
matters, everything I have is in a pouch around my chest underneath my armor. So-
Perception.
Investigation.
You're missing your armor, dude.
I got a 6.
I got
six.
I got a
Did you roll
13.
And that one.
I got a 13.
No, Aaron was trying to.
Damn it! I thought it was a sleight of hand.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I got a 13.
So you go up and kind of knowing, seeing that all three of them kind of like looking. The guy keeps walking, walks down another one of the piers, kind of inland though. He's going to go back into the city. It doesn't look like anything's taken. And as you kind of reach up, you see there's a small dart in his neck.
In his.
In his.
It is time to go. How far is the library?
It's right there.
what is that?
That's a dart. And I want to know.
Can I
what's
look
in it.
at it?
No, wait, we can't do that
no.
here. No.
No. Put it
I-
away.
He went through. He disappeared into.
I
What roll?
I still put it down the alley.
Yeah.
Can I just investigate that
Sure.
dart? 15.
Knowledge nature.
Oh, nature? 13.
You look at it. it looks to be tipped with something you wouldn't know, but your
it looks
instincts
like-
tell you poison.
I would have ripped it out.
Why would someone do
No,
that?
before you do that, I'm gonna look at it too, because I know this stuff really well.
She's a ranger.
Do people just
I
Wow.
rip it out.
No, she
You rip
does
out.
not.
Okay, he rips out. I thought you ripped it out.
He did.
Yeah,
he took
Oh,
it.
did you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my arms around him and anticipate him collapsing.
You gonna rub mud on him?
Nothing happens.
Do I know the name of the Assassin's Guild?
They just call them the Assassin's Guild. No, I don't think you're in the inn,
Yeah.
so you wouldn't know.
The moment
how-
somebody would have said something about poison, I would have taken off after that guy.
Okay.
No, I'm going to try to grab him.
Okay, so you try to grab him.
My friend, there's...
Well, I mean, you said you try. Like,
Oh,
you let
yeah.
him.
No. Well,
Okay, so you
I would follow
have
with
to
you.
grapple him.
See, I told you. No, we could go running down the alley.
Helene,
No.
we gotta be a lot
Wait.
more chill.
2 plus 0.
Aggie's kind of looking around. What's happening? What's happening?
Don't worry about it.
No! You say poison out loud? You didn't say poison, did you?
What are you talking about?
That
Right
it was
now?
poison. Didn't someone say it was?
Oh, to him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, no. So Thamara goes, poison, but you run. So you run down the high perception check. He's gonna do a hide.
Yeah, and I'm following you.
Oh,
I guess we're
100%.
all gonna follow if he's running.
No, that's
All right, you guys.
I
I'll
look?
let 2 more
7.
people do perception checks.
Can
You
I-
decide
I
who's-
ran right after him, so.
I did.
You gotta
too.
roll high, guys. He rolled.
I'm not great on it.
No.
21?
21 will get it. You see that he runs down the hall, like down, and you don't actually see him. You go through and you see a door shut.
Okay. There! Door!
I kick down that door.
You kick the door in. It just. What's your strength?
A lot.
I think it's an 18.
17. You're not in a very nice part of the town, so yeah, it just shatters in. You hear a wail coming from inside. You see a woman. She seems to be cooking, and she's holding a child. And she just looks at you. What's happening?
Where did he go?
I don't know what you're talking about. Get out!
Are you sure?
Not sure. Is that door?
You seem to be.
Are you okay?
I feel okay, I think.
Perception check. Do I hear another door close from inside? Nat 20.
You do.
In.
In fact, you don't hear a door. You just hear a.
I go in.
Okay, so you walk in. Get out!
I come storming in with my bow.
I'm going to where that sound is.
You hear a click. You go over and you see fire burning by a fireplace, but that seems to be where the click came from. Now all of this seems to be like all the interiors of these houses is like a white limestone that seems to be like taken out of the sea and mined from the mountain. So it seems that on the inside it has a very coastal Spanish feel, like with the blue tiles and stuff like that on the inside. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Whisper, is this
Wait,
something
move.
that normally happens?
What?
Do people just go around darting each other with poison?
A lot of things can happen in the city, but I think we should check out this. And I'm looking to see if there's some kind of lever or secret door.
Sure, I think Jamie was too.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
guys both wanna. Who wants to do it? You guys can give each other advantage or whatever you'd like.
I mean, this is your skill, so I'll
Why
help
don't
you.
you help?
But
Yeah.
no, I just got a
Get
7.
a 15 for.
What's it? Because what is it? Investigate?
I would say investigate for traps and for
Yeah.
traps and
So I
secrets.
only got a 7.
What'd you get?
I rolled an 8 to help him, so.
Oh, so
no.
Last one.
Nat 20. It's right there.
Okay, the door has it all the way.
Almost distracted by the screaming woman.
Yeah, you go through and you see a stone and you break it and the door just kind of you hear it and like it will never work again. And the woman just she just kind of looks at you and she tries to leave the door. Like she tries to leave.
Yeah.
No.
Veer, stop her.
I like to put a hand.
Please! My child!
I look and see if there's even a child.
There is a
Is there a real child?
Yeah.
Don't drain the child. No.
There's the dark Halloween episode.
2
No.
kids down.
Stop.
Please. We have nothing to do with it. They just pay us.
Who?
I don't know who they are.
Well, if they
I
tell
start,
you.
She starts ugly crying.
I start going in.
Okay, you head in.
Yep.
I've got a. I'm assuming it's a narrow corridor.
Constitution saving throw.
4.
You start to get dizzy. Like it's starting to get hard to hold your balance up, but you're still okay.
Yeah. I'm feeling it.
Normandy.
Thank you. Normandy,
Yes.
get him to the library.
I was planning on it.
And what if like he has something that we need? I'm just throwing it out there. This is an idea. Or maybe the library has something we need. You know what? Everyone seems tense.
It's a good. No, please don't play that.
Everyone seems tense.
Whisper, what is this?
This is a guitar.
I'm sprinting down
What
this
is?
corridor.
Yeah.
Right.
After that,
All right, so the three of you head out.
He might have the antidote. We got to go get the guy who nipped him.
Aaron stays. He plays the guitar to soothe the rest of the people. Who stayed? I'm assuming you stay, or do you continue?
I'll go as
reeling.
far as I can.
All right, so he's gonna keep going.
Okay.
Veer and Normandy, what do you do?
I'll keep following with him.
Okay, so you also have Aggie.
Oh, yeah. Crap.
I'm staying here with the woman.
So Aggie would stay with you, and the wolf, and Aaron. What do you do?
I'm going with him.
All right, so we are separated.
Okay.
All right, so the group is separated. You head down. Immediately, the door opens and there are stairs leading down. You hear, ah, damn, and somebody sounds like they're running down sewers.
All right. We're pursuing.
Oh, sprinting.
Well, it's
Well, be
straight
careful.
down.
It's just yeah.
So you just jumping down.
How? I look down. How far is it?
It's dark. Too dark.
I
but it's
see.
like
Your
steep
normal-
stairs, right? You
I
said
see.
like-
I
Like
see.
stairs. No, I'm sorry. It's like a ladder.
Oh, ladder. Okay.
Ladder, my
Can I
bad.
see?
It seems about 30 feet down.
No,
I'm gonna
will
scale
not.
it. I'm gonna scale it. Like I grabbed like the bars.
Acrobatics.
Yeah. Okay.
Agreed.
Oh yeah, I would totally do that too.
Acrobatics. Okay.
This is what.
Do you tell them it's only 30 feet
I
down?
was so pumped up.
Oh,
9.
it rolled out of the thing.
9.
Nat 20.
Did 12.
19.
19.
19,
9.
9,
9.
9,
12.
12. 12 gets it. So you need a 10. If you didn't get a 10, normally you'd take 3d6. You'll take 3d6 divided by 2. So give me a second.
Did I get advantage because I saw how far it was?
It's not very much damage, guys. 2 damage.
Oh.
I rolled.
But I
One,
act
one,
like I
2.
wasn't hurt.
Yeah, so, and the rest of you just. The first person to get down is you.
Yeah.
It sprains your ankle slightly. But you see them running through, they're running down a long corridor. You see a light at the end.
Wrong way.
Straight ahead.
You can probably shoot now.
How far away is he?
You don't want to. Nope. See, it is contagious. You don't want to mess with me. I have an amazing shot.
You see him like run up the wall.
Whoa.
Well, I like a challenge. Try.
Shoot him. It's like parkouring.
I know. I love it.
Is he shouting parkour?
Parkour. There we go. All right.
Aim for the buttocks.
What happens?
Aim for the buttocks.
He parkours. I want to get information for him. So her being the awesome archer that she is, she's gonna see him and follow him up and shoot down. And I want it to pin his shoulder.
Pin like into the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to stop him.
So he's running up the. So there's nowhere to. Trying to figure this out.
It's
It's a hallway.
straight down.
Right.
You're shooting him. So.
As he's like parkouring up it.
Okay, so he's going like this, and it goes right into the wall. Okay. Let's see. He's gonna do a will save. Will save. He fails. He does not rip the arrow out. So he just kind of sits there. Ah! And by the time he figures out what the hell's going on, you've caught up to him. You get to him first.
Okay. I'm gonna push his other shoulder back against the wall.
Okay. Oh, his mouth is covered up with a. He looks very much like Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat.
Which one? Behind or...
Okay, so I'm gonna push his shoulder into the wall and
Brilliant.
rip his mask. Explain yourself.
He kind of looks at all of you. Who are you?
Do you know him?
Who are you?
He tries to reach for something.
Oh no! I like very easily like grab him by the wrist and
Dexterity dexterity saving throws, sir.
Since one arm is pinned up
Give it
and he
hands.
has the other one pinned up, once the arms are out of the way, I'm gonna invert my shield and push it like against the wall.
You roll the 13.
oh, I'm much higher. 21.
You grab him. A vial falls and breaks on the ground. I'm sorry, Kevin. I missed you.
When they had his arms pinned up, I would have taken my shield, turned it around, and like pinned him against the wall.
Okay, so
with
he
it.
is he's done.
Why did you do that to our friend? And where's the antidote?
Phineas must die.
That's not Phineas.
What?
What?
Phineas.
Yes, it is.
No.
And he spits at you.
I'm gonna slap him. Phineas is lighter and not as dark as a blue as he is. You may be from Piln, but are you saying everyone? What is wrong with you? How do you not know what your man you're looking for looks like?
He looks at you. It's him.
It's not him.
Persuasion.
That's a
Why must Phineas
4.
die?
9.
It's not. The Arbiter commands it.
Is that
Can I?
Who does that mean
the
anything to us?
arbiter?
Yeah, does that mean
Can I do
anything to us?
history on it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna use these dice. 19 plus
Is he still dying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
25.
So, based on your history of you believe it would probably be the leader of an assassin's guild.
How did they describe him to you?
He was a man in a tall hat with blue skin. He had a deep voice and walked around with a panther.
Do you see a panther?
Panther.
Do you see a panther?
I figured he wouldn't bring it into the city.
Do you see a tall hat?
Please, I'm trying to make my way in the world.
Antidote.
Who
please.
pays the woman for the secret passage?
The guild.
Which
I can't tell you, I'm as good as dead.
You're as good as dead with us, so you might as well start talking.
No. Con save.
Where's the antidote?
Left pocket.
20.
Take that.
I grab it.
It seems to be a green vial.
Then I'm gonna go through the rest of his pockets to see if there's any other vials.
You find other vials. You find 3 separate vials.
All different colors.
Can we do so when he did it seem like he was believing he'd made a mistake? We do an insight check.
Sure.
7.
You're not sure.
Yeah.
So, multiple vials. I recommend you start by telling the truth.
Intimidation.
18.
He points to the middle one.
Different one.
There's 4.
There's 3.
There's 3. He
Oh,
points to
there's
the
3
middle one.
total? Oh, I thought you said find 3 more.
Okay, well, if this is the truth, you're gonna take the first sip. And I put it up to his mouth, and I'll give him a little
He
bit.
drinks some of it.
Gonna make sure he swallows it. Like,
Yeah, I literally picked.
Yeah, I was about to say, he closes his nose and rub his neck.
He swallows it.
Quick, take it.
Right, I'll go ahead and down it.
Okay. About 30 seconds pass and the dizziness starts to subside.
it's a
Please.
stronger poison.
I'm new. This was my first mark. There's a lot of marks out, but if you let me live, I can let them know that you're not the one they're looking for.
That's a good
Well,
deal.
we know the one that you're looking for.
What's the pay on the one you're looking for?
It's high. Enough to get you in.
Why?
Enough to get you the seat at the table.
What are the rest of these? And I have the other 2 vials.
The one's poisoned. It's a paralytic.
The green one. and the
Choke on your own saliva.
Okay.
The other's some blister.
Which one's the blister?
I mean, you'd have to. There's only 3 vials, man.
There's 2.
Well, there's
there's
two
two.
now. There's the
So he
green
told you
one.
which one was the poison.
the
He
green
gave
is-
us one, and then when you searched his pockets, you came up with 3 more.
No, 3
That's
total.
what,
You have 3 total vials.
Okay.
right? Well, he drank one. That was the antidote.
Right.
There's a
And
green
now we have
one
a
and
green
another
one
one.
the other way.
Yeah, poison glister.
Yeah, what's the glister one colored?
Like Lister.
Like glints.
Oh, okay, so like a
Got it.
deep
Okay.
yellow.
All right. I put those in my pocket.
Let him go. He's useless. He gave us what we wanted.
I ripped the arrow out.
Ah, my hand!
What's your name?
You don't need to know it.
What's
dude.
your name?
Blink. Because I'm gone. Starts to run.
As he runs, I let.
I'm gonna remember that bloke.
as he's running, I shout down. Let your people know you had the wrong mark.
He starts hardcoring up the walls.
But like
All of a
slipping
sudden,
because he's hurt.
You know, like a sewer goes like up in his shaft, like he does. They
Like Mario.
do it. Meanwhile,
Aaron's there with me, right?
yeah. Sorry.
Was that your husband?
No, I don't know him. Beware!
Stop.
Beware!
Hey,
My
stop.
God.
She jostles the kid.
It's like a bad episode of Family Guy.
Why are you harboring these people?
They pay. My child needs to eat.
The worst one.
I mean,
It's top zoo.
You might just have to drain her.
I mean,
Whoever that was just tried to kill my friend.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
Oh. The world's not black and white, it's shades of gray.
I kind of like, I want. Sit down.
Oh, she sits down in a chair. Please let me go.
What do you. You're gonna do. I will leave you alone, but you're gonna do something for me.
Look.
The child?
The ugliest child.
Okay. I grab the child.
No, give him back. That's my baby.
And then how old is it?
Looks like he's 3.
I set the child down.
You walk. He can stand.
Yeah, I set him down.
Beware.
Hey, you're gonna do something for us.
Are you gonna kill my mom?
Very eloquent for a 3-year-old.
Are you gonna dispatch my mother into the afterlife, man?
Beware.
This is so terrible. These people are terrible.
Don't look.
She's like, just assumed. Like, don't look, son.
Can you please get your emotions under check? I'm not hurting you. I need something from you. So chill out. Are you done? Okay. Are you? I need your word.
I'm done.
Do you want us to let you and your child leave safely?
Yes.
Then I need you to do one thing.
Okay.
I need you to go to the blacksmith.
Yes!
That is it.
We haven't talked.
Wow!
we are scum.
Wow.
Gonna go to the
Slowly derailing to
blacksmith,
an evil campaign.
and you're gonna tell them, and you're gonna get 4 other people to go tell them that I sent you.
Anything.
And if you don't, I'm gonna come back for both of you.
You're gonna kill me.
Only if you're lying to me.
My baby will never sleep again. Beware.
Then don't go back on your word.
I'll go find people.
Go now.
I know people.
Okay, go. Okay.
Please, F, let this be a new beginning. She leaves.
What's Aaron doing?
Playing guitar. Honestly, that was handled quite well. I'm not good in high pressure situations like that.
Oh my god, I've never. Sorry, people where I come from just don't act like that in public or around anyone.
Only he'd been with us, we could have sent the assassin to him, too.
That was awful.
That was
All of
very
that was
stressful
something.
to me.
It's gonna be my war card from now on.
I just want to let you know that you did this. This is your fault.
I didn't do anything. I'm gonna say by this time the group can come back.
Okay,
and
but
settle
after
down.
she leaves,
Come back
I will.
to-
Can I investigate the area to see if there's anything good in the house?
There's nothing in the house.
There's food.
Like, what are you looking? Like, there's really nothing. She's poor, and
The money she's being paid for harboring these.
she took that with her
Okay.
for sure. Yeah,
To buy
you found like
blacksmithing.
flour and like meats and stuff like that, dried meats. You wanna-
Do I see her looking around the house when we return?
Yep, you guys come on back up.
Veer,
What? Is Rue okay?
this woman is poor. Leave her be. Leave her things.
She's got a lot of money for harboring assassins.
Trust me, she's not getting much. It was just a tunnel system.
Yeah, we've talked about it.
One that you shattered, and now assassins can just freely enter her home.
She made that choice.
That is on her. But we don't need to ransack her home.
I'm not taking anything. This is all junk.
Neither am I.
What did he take?
It looks like a clock.
What was she cooking?
Well, we got the antidote, and that's all I really cared about, and some answers on top.
Oatmeal.
And it's
Did
getting
you
late.
kill that guy, or did you let him go?
We let him go because he told us he would spread the word that I'm not the mark that they were looking for.
They were looking for.
Phineas.
But we did leave him with a hole in his shoulder,
Why?
so.
I don't know,
And
some arbiters looking for him.
This woman just cried. She wouldn't stop.
One of the tricks was an assassin.
Yeah.
An assassin, probably the wrong identity though.
Yep. Yay.
Oh,
Right.
Yep.
right.
yeah.
That's right.
There's a hit out on me from the Assassin's
Yes.
Guild. Possibly mistaken identity.
That's awesome.
Possibly mistaken identity. Okay, gang. So at this point, it's almost 9 o'clock. You believe that the library will be closing soon.
yeah. Do we,
We should
Yeah,
go.
Can we
we
get
should
there in
go there.
time? Yeah, we'll go.
So you start to head toward the library. As you reach the library, there's a long. So it's actually built on the edge of the peninsula, but there's a bridge that connects it. You notice that the top of the library kind of moves almost like a globe, just kind of like slightly spins.
that's nice.
As you reach the library, you begin to hear voices playing in your mind. Why are we going back here?
We have to talk to him.
Do you think he has anything more to tell you more than me? I could tell you so much, so many things.
Could you tell me about the black glints?
Are you talking out loud to a voice in your head?
Oh,
Did we
probably.
hear this or
He has
Okay,
been this entire time.
Who is he talking to?
Does he answer back to
Not
that?
with this group.
What do you want to know?
I want to know. Oh, where is that coming from? I want to know how they're made. Stop that.
When the light dies or is used.
Doing the glister.
That's how it's created. Writing this down.
Just take out a book and start writing down as you're walking.
I'm taking.
Oh, okay.
notes.
So you guys should keep walking. He's talking to himself. Do you stop him? Anything like that?
No, I'm
Or just
asking.
keep going.
Is this what glister does to people?
Yes, honestly, it is.
It can be.
You kind of get trapped in your own mind
He's losing it.
When light is used, or
when the light's used.
when
on
light's
it,
used. Okay.
or dies.
Is there are we going out into
at my
water?
Oh,
at
Nope,
all?
Yeah,
it's
while
a
you're
giant
there.
bridge.
I was.
I didn't hear him.
Oh.
What's beneath us?
Oh, right.
Water, like the ocean.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take out the 2 vials. the vial of glister. I'm gonna chuck into the water.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hand you the vial
You
of
could
the.
have gotten money.
What is
It's
wrong
raw.
with you? What is wrong with
Honestly,
you?
it was worth quite a lot of money. You'd have to start talking to the group about this stuff.
You
vial
can't
of
just make
poison,
people's
right?
decisions for them.
For
If they
good
want to do
only.
glister, they can do
course.
glister. Why not
Poison's always
profit
for
off
good.
of it?
Whisper.
All right.
Whisper has the vial of poison.
Honestly, Bjorn, we're going to have to talk about this because
We can't just throw
we're
money
just keep
into
throwing
the
money
ocean.
away.
I don't know
Fear
if I would
wants a
feel.
bat.
That is poison.
Glister is
So is that? And he points to what you just
It's like literally poison.
So is all that ale you drink and maybe the tea you drink. Like, let everyone
That
do what
definitely
they
is
want.
poison. The tea
Yeah,
is poison,
tea.
Bjorn.
Let people do what
Everyone's
they
saying
want.
it.
It's people have free will.
I will not let that. Is drug a term in the world? I will not let this drug out on the street.
Oh, too late.
Can you hear me from up there?
While I do agree that people have free will, I would not feel right profiting off of me being the one allowing this back into the populace.
All right, so there's the line. There's the line.
That's correct.
It's
I
their
don't-
free will to do it.
I don't get it.
It's my free will to make money off of it.
Well, you're welcome to jump in after it, I suppose.
Libertarians.
Well, I just
My thing for my hair
Oh my
is gonna
God.
be good.
You look like you should be in a My Chemical Romance music
Yeah, you
video.
kind of look like the Joker. a little bit.
A little
I
bit.
have no idea what I look like. Should I do something with my hair? Or does it look?
It doesn't matter.
It's usually
No,
the best.
you're
Perfect.
Panic
So-
at the Disco.
There you go.
There you
Panic
go.
at the Disco.
There you go.
That's it.
so maybe glister's worse
God.
than the like. But what's the difference between glister and an ale? Like you just do
You
mind
reach
altering
the door
things.
to the library.
I'm just gonna open it.
You open the door. All right. I'm not trying to be lazy with my descriptions, but it's very reminiscent of the Page Master Library. Yes. So, awesome.
I have my own idea.
It's like what I've always wanted a library to look like. So it's circular in nature. It's in the center where the desk is. It's a panopticon, so you can see everything. You notice that there are murals on the ceiling depicting the story of the goddess F, the goddess of new beginnings, pulling back the tides of the drowning and letting people change their lives from darkness to light. It's very dramatic. A lot of gold paint is used and other vibrant colors. The library seems to be so the aisles are set to go circular, and the picture above the mural keeps changing, telling the epics of F. So as it turns, it kind of keeps changing the story. When you reach the front where the librarian would be, you know that there are several secret rooms in the library where people can go and do the studies. The secret library is downstairs. But as you approach, you see a young woman at the desk.
I don't know who she is.
You do not. She does not look familiar at all.
Ma'am,
Yes?
I'm looking for Jonas Lowry.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's no longer with the library.
Oh, what has happened to him?
You don't know?
I have not. I've been out of town for quite a while.
He was found with his throat cut in this very library.
Oh no.
I'm sorry to break that news to you, and I'm also sorry to be such a stickler, but we are about to close. Also, you will need your library cards to stay here. This is reserved for those of a different persuasion.
Would I have one?
You would.
I have mine. Trust me.
I'm sorry, sir. I do not recognize you. May I see it?
Oh no.
Library is not closed yet, is it?
No, but it is for you. Without a card. I'm sure you know that Gavra, while honoring texts of many ages, also holds that knowledge close.
I know.
It is not
I
for
have-
everyone.
I knew Jonas very closely.
Yes,
He was a
that
friend.
is surprising.
Most like a father figure.
Then your card, sir.
Show her your card. Let's get it on with it.
Difficult to show her a card.
Oh, I don't get it.
Did he say anything of Normandy Bothon? Any notes left?
Of Normandy?
Bothon.
Not that I know of.
How do you apply for a card?
How do you apply?
You are born into it.
Yes.
How old is she?
She looks to be like 30.
You're born with a library card. You look like you would be born with it.
Very well. Thank you for your time. I suppose we will return in the morning.
You will have to.
Please, with the card.
Did you say, so you're closing? Where are you going after work? I am going to try and...
Handle animal.
I assume the rest of the group kind of like slowly starts walking
Can
away,
I-
like we're leaving. But
Are there
we're kinda,
books on the way out?
I
Can I
am
try
trying...
to sleight of hand one?
You can try it.
I will
God.
slap her
I'm
hand
gonna-
away.
There's gonna be
I'm
magical
gonna-
like
You won't even
security
know.
lasers.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah.
Persuasion or
You want... Yeah, I guess persuasion is the best I have. I do have charisma.
You
6.
jackass.
This is too close to real life.
I'm going home.
All right. It's your funeral.
21.
21, you grab a book off the shelf. You pocket it, and you head toward the door.
It's child rearing. It's child rearing. The book is how to calm children.
Better now.
You head out?
Norman, what people get to stay here? Why won't you just give her the card?
Well, we need you.
It's
We need you.
problems. I know
I
other
was
ways into
your
here.
friend's throat.
Honestly, thank you for making us walk all the way here to be turned around.
I know ways to get in here other than the front door. You
Well, then why did we
stalkers.
come through the front door?
All right,
Because I
all
thought
right,
Jones
all
was
right,
here.
We'll just leave.
We'll
You head out?
leave and we'll enter a different
Let's see,
way.
there are 2 golden doors to leave.
All right, get us in.
I will walk out the doors.
Okay, what number you want on a d4?
A 3.
As you exit the door, you see that the bridge to the mainland begins to...
So like we're separated from. So we're like
You're
trapped on the
trapped on the library.
on the library.
Well, that's new.
The door opens. You see the librarian come out. Honestly, I'm going to assume that it was grief that made you act the way that you did. But whatever you took, I want it back.
Well, I didn't take nothing. Not even my pride. I left that with you.
As he's distracting her, I would like to sneak it back.
You're outside. You're outside, yes.
I want to drop it though, so she doesn't know.
I don't know how you're going to do this.
Because Whisper is talking to her.
Okay, go ahead.
What am I doing?
Sleight of hand.
14.
Yeah, she need to try to break it. Yeah, she fails. So roll me a d6.
Me?
Yep.
Why do you seem so annoyed?
From Normandy, the book, you make it fall. out of what looks like his satchel.
Oh my god!
Like I said, grief.
Yes.
I'm just gonna glare at you.
I'm gonna pick up.
You don't know I didn't either.
Oh, I'm
What is the
exciting.
book?
Yeah, what is the book?
If it's
Yeah.
the silver arrow.
It's called The Immovable Rod and You.
Ooh, oh, that. Oh, that's
Can I see if I've read this book?
Yes, you made
Not me this season.
What is this?
knowledge, just knowledge.
Just straight like intelligence? 19.
Yeah, you've read it.
All right, tell me about this book.
Read it.
Tell me about this book, Dustin.
Give me the synopsis.
It was long, hard, and dry.
Oh, man.
You learn that there is an item that is said to exist called the immovable rod. Once used, it is immovable.
Sorry, it's just.
Many different theories exist on whether or not it truly exists.
That was Jonah's favorite book.
No,
It's
he
not your
hated this
fault.
book. It's a fun game that we used to play.
He comes up and
I would always
grabs
take
it from you
him.
and takes it.
Let's take
Have
it.
a nice night.
You too,
He walks
man.
back in, and the bridge begins to.
I think I'm in love.
You say that quite a bit.
Oh, it's
Might need
guilty.
To, you might need to look.
I was
inward.
while she was here.
I'm guessing there's some way into the building.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Why can't I
Okay,
play?
Alrighty then.
Good.
I'm going to just start walking into one of the directions.
Okay, so he knows a secret way into the library.
Oh, great.
So he's going to lead you around. As he does, Whisper, you see about 3 people standing at the edge of the bridge. One of them looks like Margaret. She doesn't beckon you, but she's standing looking at you.
Can I like flash her the signal like what's going on?
She says, you should come with us.
Oh, right, blokes. I've got to leave right now. We'll say we meet back at the big statue of F when you're done with your books.
Oh, all right.
Will you send some of those people to the blacksmith?
I'll be sure to tell them that Veer sent them.
Yeah, send some people. You know lots of people.
I'll do. Aaron, you coming?
Yes, I'll come.
Okay.
He comes with you. As you walk across the bridge, you head over to a small little wooden door. As you open it, you go inside, and you can tell that it is the maintenance for like the outside, like cleaning supplies and things. And as you walk to the back, you hit a brick, and then the door.
Can I be with him?
You're all with him except for.
Oh,
Belinda
okay.
and
Okay.
The door, and you see stairs leading down.
Dark.
Dark.
I'll light a torch.
Okay.
Are we sure we're not being surveilled? They know we just tried to steal a book.
We're in the
A
maintenance room.
library.
We're
It's
fine.
borrowing.
It's the greatest library.
I'm going to just walk down.
You head down into the depths of the library of Gavra. Meanwhile, Aaron and Whisper head across the bridge, and Margaret is waiting for you. All right. Whisper.
Right. Served them up on a silver platter.
Yes, unfortunately, the residuum didn't bite.
They had a chest.
Yes, well, it turns out that whatever this is, and Tavros pulls out the ring, this got the attention of some of the higher ups.
Right.
They want you to go talk to your nan.
Right. Well, I would love to.
They want
What
you
about
to
with
do
the
it
ring?
right now. The arrangements have been made. And let me tell you, Whisper, it's not very cheap what's just happened. Guards are going to be looking the other way. So you're going to talk to her about that ring. You're going to find out what she knows. And then you're going to ask her why she's been keeping it from the residuum for so damn long.
You know, I found that ring out in the ship.
Yeah, we know.
All right. I'll go. Yeah, let's go.
They lead you through the city.
Mm-hmm.
About an hour passes before you begin to see the visage and the facade of the reef. To the western coast of Gavra sits the reef. A prison that looks like, from our last game, Pleth. It looks almost like a cube on all sides, but like the description from the last time, the outside is metal, iron, decrepit. On the inside is more of, they fabricated wood and like structures. And at the base of the reef sits the drowned cell. It is surrounded by coral reef beds as well as just gets pummeled with waves. They immediately take you to a ship and start to go out toward the reef. As you are, let's do this one like that. As you get in the ship and head toward the reef, the waves are crashing against your little skiff, and in the distance you see a body floating in the drowned cell. Your skiff pulls up to a dock that looks like the side of a mountain, kind of like stone stairs coming down to the edge. You pull up, and there's this one lantern waiting for you. Magritte goes, "Be quick about it."
All right.
You grab the lantern, begin to head up the reef, and you encounter no guards. You also encounter doors that are unlocked.
I'm just moving towards where I know where the last time I would have seen her.
That's important.
As you head into the prison, you notice a couple of prisoners that would normally talk to you, and they just kind of motion for you to keep going. These would include some of your good friends that we talked
Yes.
to in your vision. Gavel and Thorid Billdigger. But you continue.
Yeah.
As you walk down into the depths of the reef, a thought begins to cross your mind. If it's this easy, why haven't they gotten her out? As you reach the bottom toward the reef, probably cell 118, you see, again, a warm cell that looks to have several amenities, and a woman with her back toward the gate. Gray hair, sharp features, spry, but old. She turns, and even in all of this, the scene begins to just kind of fade away, and you feel that warmth of someone who's loved you your whole life, staring at you behind thick metal. You go to open the door, but this one's still locked.
Hi, Graham. I think I might have stepped in it.
Well, you know what your gran always says. Pick up your feet.
It's right. I'm trying. So it's like this. I was out at the coast, right? And there was a ship like stuck right off the coast. And I've connected with some people that were very helpful for me. I went out there to see what I could find, and I found this amazing ring. I found a box, and in the box, Graham, I used my mom's key. My mom's key opened the box. It was incredible. I've been trying to open everything with this fucking key, and it opened right up. And inside the box, Graham, you won't believe it. Inside the box, there was some papers, were all wet, couldn't read them. There was a dagger. Oh, it's a beaut, Graham. It's a beaut, this dagger. But also a ring. And the ring had a sigil on it with like chains and a wolf. So of course I nipped it, I would. I took the ring, I took the dagger. Nobody knows about the dagger but you and me now. And, well, here's the thing. These blokes I met up with, they had to go another place. And so I had to miss a job, Graham. I was supposed to do a job. I missed it because I went somewhere else with these blokes. And as you know, Margaret doesn't like people missing jobs. I had to give her something. Graham. So I gave her the ring. Oh, it's a beautiful ring. Well, they just came to me and they said I ought to speak to you. And Graham, they cleared the whole place out. Graham, I walked right in here, Graham. I walked right in here, and you've been stuck in here for 2 years. I walked right in because they let me. And they all said how to talk to you, that you would hold them back on them. I don't know what's what.
A whisper. She kind of walks up to the bars. Can I see the ring?
I don't have it. I gave it to them.
Let me recap, Whisper. You have your mother's key.
I do.
You've been searching for boxes your whole life that it'll fit in. You find it. You find it, and then you find what's in it. And the moment you do, you give it away! And she slaps you through the bars. What isn't that always say? What you find is yours, and what you take is yours.
I know, Graham. I was desperate. I didn't understand. I kept the dagger.
No, Whisper, you was afraid. That's the thing that'll get you killed. The fear of death is more dangerous than death itself. You thought with your brain that maybe there's a reason I'm in here, and it's not 'cause I got caught, but because I needed people's eyes on me. Not you. I thought I'd trained you better, but apparently there's a long way to go.
Now, I will say, Graham, I didn't tell them about the key. The key's still my secret. They don't know. I just told them I found a ring.
What else is going on, Whisper? I've been hearing rumors already circulating the place about pirates.
Right, there are pirates. I met these pirates. Daft. They're totally daft. They were lost in the.
She hits you again. What your grandma always say? Make them think you're a buffoon.
Well, they were pretty buffoonish. But anyway, they had a whole box full of gold. Again, I tried to make things right with the guild. I offered them up.
Oh. And what did the guild say?
No. They sent me to you.
That's unlike the guild, isn't it? Maybe there's some gears working.
What should we do, Graham?
I've got a couple ideas. Always do. But are you ready to hear it?
Oh, of course.
What do you know about your mom? What do you remember?
I mean, I remember she was beautiful. I remember you promised she'd come back one day. But honestly, the more time passes, the less I remember.
Well, that's something your old Gram should have never done to you. Lie. She not coming back, Whisper. She never was. I found you. I found you washed up on the shore like all the other refuge. I hired people from the Lily. That's your mom. I knew you were special because you had that key wrapped around your neck. And I knew one day you was going to have bigger, better things come for you. But they're not there, Whisper. And they're not in here. They're there. She points to the mainland. That symbol on your necklace. That's the cult of the Iron Chain, it is. I don't know what it means. And you're more precious than all the glints in the sky. And whatever you're needing, the answers you've been searching for your whole life, it's not in gold. It's not in these stalkers. It's right there. I know you made a real mess of it, so I put some things in place, Whisper. But I'm not going to be able to save you again. This is your life. What I guess I will say is, have you got friends? You got people that are going to look after you? It's going to be a lot easier to stay alive.
I think I do.
I don't want you coming back here, Whisper.
Graham, we can't get you. You don't want to end up in a drowned cell.
I think at this time I do. Because I don't have any more changes in me. And I started to hear the song.
Graham. You're gonna make me do this? Leave you here?
I'm gonna make you live.
I love you, Graham.
What your grandma always say?
Pick yourself up and move forward.
But I love you too.
Reaching this.
Also, be careful of that one you hang out with. He's bad news.
Aaron?
Yeah. I don't much like him, but I'm not going to lie to you. He reminds me of the spitting image of you. But his head's not quite screwed on right, and he doesn't have Graham's wisdom rattling around in his head.
That's right. It's right. It grows on you a bit.
Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go down, and you're going to tell them that you got the biggest mark they ever seen. But they're going to need to give you a little bit of leeway.
Right. I can do that.
You tell them that that ring is a key. Well, my name ain't Graham.
All right. I'll do it.
My widow mark. I'm turning it in to get you out. Now get out of here.
I have a hard time. I'll never forget you, Graham.
I know.
I pull myself away.
As you walk away, silently leaving the reef, the waves sound louder than they ever have before. And the darkness more pervasive. It seems to close out behind you as you reach the skiff and see Gavra shining in front of you. As you head back, as heavy as it is, you're not just heading into the city. It's a whole new beginning. And our game comes to an end.
Man.
Whisper's long lost king.
What the fuck's going on with you? Man.
You've been looking for that box your whole life.
First year. Give this shit away. Yeah.
Or else my name right.
So I don't know if we'll be on. If we might log off Twitch, but if anyone has players, if you have 5 minutes, TikTok, we are going to be playing live at
LodgeCon!
LodgeCon next weekend.
This Saturday.
This Saturday. This
Playing at
weekend.
LodgeCon.
It's in Illinois.
I believe we're playing at 4 p.m., but I'll double check.
What?
It's on our website.
Oh, okay.
We will be playing, though, players, we will be playing level 0 characters in the Shattered Isles of the archipelago of Tyve.
Oh,
So
man.
that is the poorest area of Tyve, they are miners and farmers, and also where the dark glints have been discovered. So we might learn a little bit more.
Nice.
So we're rolling the stats down the line for 4 characters. So I thought it'd be fun if we roll them real quick. If you guys have 5 minutes.
And no, guys, this is not the end. Well, yeah, it's the end of the game, but some people were asking how long a session
tonight.
takes. Our last campaign was 54 episodes.
That was half of it.
And that was half of it. It was a 4-year campaign. We just started.
We played off and on though.
Yeah,
because of
we
the
just
pandemic.
started. We just started this campaign.
Did anybody
This
guess?
is the
Did
5th
anybody
episode.
guess?
Wait, does anyone know what we are? Who we are?
Oh, I hope
well,
they
you don't
do.
have your
My
wig
gosh.
on.
I know.
But
I mean,
look at these eyebrows. Come on.
yeah.
Look, my wig's on.
I don't know if anyone did guess.
No one guessed it.
What?
That's crazy. Oh, we're gonna take a photo.
Yeah.
Oh, we
that's
do
why I
need
said
to
put your
show.
wig back.
I'll
on.
put my wig back.
We will. Okay. We're just rolling 3d6 down the line, right? 3d6 or 4?
I need
No, it's
another.
3d6.
3.
3d6.
Can I have another D6?
We do have figures and dice and stuff. We are sponsored by Wormwood.
Wormwood.
Yes. Wormwood. Actually, speaking of Wormwood, they have a Kickstarter that launched today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Corrupted cards.
Looks awesome.
Oh,
Totally
yeah.
backed it because they look cool as shit. So,
3d6.
Yeah, I need to.
May I?
Yeah.
Straight down the line, gang.
all right, character 1. Car 1.
That's true.
So we're rolling like it's strength,
3d6.
Yeah, your pencil.
dex,
have one
con,
more.
Pretty good, man. 14.
wisdom.
Does anyone have?
I don't want good stats for
I know.
Oh, I just rolled a 16.
Oh, there we are.
With 3 dice?
There we
Yeah.
are.
6.
I know.
Index.
Yeah,
Wow.
minus to your AC.
I need a 1 too. Kevin.
Look at that roll.
9.
Oh my god.
Insane.
That is a
Hand me the
good.
death pen.
Woo.
Death pen.
Yes, Wormwood, really. Yes.
6, 9.
Wormwood did sponsor this
15.
season of our campaign. If you see we all have Wormwood, that is why.
Check out that beautiful,
Yeah, and they
beautiful
just launched a
screen.
new
I
Kickstarter
rolled a
tonight.
4.
The video is
8.
just fire.
You rolled a 4?
Have you seen it?
I
The
haven't
new
seen
video?
the video yet.
Fire.
Yeah, it's awesome.
The only thing I can think of is that they used metal filament in liquid and used metal. It's
Right.
the only thing I can think of how they
Oh,
did
look
it.
at that one.
Woo!
Character is interesting.
6
8.
stats, right?
we
Four.
did 6 stats.
You make
18!
4 characters.
Oh, that's
Yeah, but
right.
you're rolling down the
Right.
line, so you don't get to pick where these stats go. They literally go
Down that sheet.
down
My
the sheet.
first
Oh, man.
character.
So the way it works is, I know you guys are all rolling, but the way it's going to work is you get proficiency of +1. You get proficiency in 1 weapon, 1 skill, 1 saving throw.
All right.
If your stat gave you the highest stat in one of the spell casting stats, wisdom, int, or charisma, you may choose a cantrip from an appropriate list.
If you get what?
If your
Oh, my lord.
if your stat is the highest in
Highest.
wisdom, int, or charisma.
Oh, so like this character's charisma
So then they may choose a cantrip in like a bard class
or
or
sorcerer.
sorcerer. But 1. You get 1
One?
cantrip.
Fireball.
Be better. than that.
Fire.
My first character is
Eldritch
4,
Blast.
9, 18, 5, 8, 9.
Yeah, no Eldritch Blast. Because you don't have a patron.
Spell cipher.
Yours are pretty good.
My second character is garbage.
My first character is trash.
Did you not just hear my first character?
Guys, it will be Meat Grinder. Please expect to have characters die.
Oh, yeah.
I'm growing
I am.
attached to them though, Dustin.
Because you got. And then the hit points
Oh, look
are
at that.
1 plus your con mod.
Oh, no.
Minimum of 1.
Oh, this guy has a -2 to con.
Yeah, so
we got?
minimum of 1.
Oh,
This guy has a
I was not
plus
listening.
4 to con.
So there you go.
I
So
just
you got a
rolled a
But
5.
do you hear? But it's a 4, 9, 18, 5, 8, 9.
Nice.
He's beefy. So
Yeah.
I encourage you all to make fun,
He's a-
throwaway characters.
he's a
But when I
chunky
say
boy.
throwaway characters, what ends up happening in these types of games is they always keep showing So be
All right,
careful.
I've got one guy with
This
1, 2, 3,
character
4
is
weapons.
actually look how good this character is.
That is.
Hey, that's like straight peasant, man.
Yeah.
Straight 11s is like straight peasant.
That's cocked.
Could be worse.
All right, so you said proficiency of 1.
Proficiency of 1.
Uh-huh.
You get proficiency in 1 weapon,
Yep.
1 skill, 1 saving throw. If your highest stat was in a spell list, you get a cantrip of an appropriate spell list. And
Okay.
I'll just.
And
trust
HP is 1 plus con mod.
you. HP is 1 plus.
So this guy gets a cantrip. This guy's when you say highest stat, like what if 12's the highest stat?
That's fine.
And
It's gotta be
intelligence.
It's got to be the highest stat.
It is, but it's 12.
Okay, so you get a cantrip.
What if the con mod is a negative number?
Maximum, you always get 1 hit point.
Well, I assume that.
But if you have a negative dex, you do lose AC.
Oh yeah.
So if you're
I've got a
wisdom,
-3.
If you're wisdom, you can pick a druid or a cantrip or a cleric.
Your AC
Cleric
is
cantrip?
7 right
Yeah,
off the
druid or
bat.
cleric.
Yeah, these guys are gonna be these are gonna be some good characters.
Stub your toe, you
God.
die.
Oh, I'm definitely expecting somebody to like have a rock
Just
fall on
something-
them. and
All right.
get dead.
So I have 1 spell cast.
So all my characters have 1 hit point, except for one who has 2. 3 of them are spellcasters.
Fireball!
Can I combine them all?
Thanks, Dustin, for making me make these characters that are instantly vaporized.
Should.
Hey, we held up
4
our end of the
characters, right?
bargain.
Yeah.
We played.
Can we say what our stats are?
And what about weapons? We just choose a weapon?
Yeah, whatever you like.
Okay.
But like, I would say like kind of
Long
pin it
sword.
like D or even
I have-
DCC.
I have
like,
2 spellcasters.
You could be like it's a
but one of
long
my
sword, but
spellcasters
it's
is
like
Peasant.
big axe
Peasantry.
or something
Okay,
like that.
peasant item.
You're
So
not
like
getting
this
a
guy
war
has an
blade.
HP of 1.
There's no armor. There's no
I'd like a halberd.
No, normally we only play one character for about 3 to 4 years, but we're playing at a convention this weekend.
Alright.
Is 12 a
What's your
plus
first
1 too?
character? Stats.
For what?
First.
The smoke, grey clouds of fire and ash that burn the skies of Tyve, mountains of iron, seas of bone, in hardships we must strive. Though I still know the songs from yore of virtue, hope, and light, but I have ne'er seen their like, for darkness is our plight. Oh, thrum, thrum, hear the hum of heartbeat, chain, and ire. Steel your courage to the mast or throw it on the pyre. The cold, sharp winds bring pain and death. These harsh lands we survive. Our warmth, it comes from hearth and home, but never from the skies. Oh, Tyve, 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 you'll never leave alive. This place is all our prison, but one where you can thrive. And you can wail against those gods and pillage, scream, and fight. But fear the darkness in this land, for it is born of light. Oh, Tyve, 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 we're proud to be alive. And you can say we've lost our minds or laugh and call us mad. But this place has become our home, so you'll never see us sad. The smoke, grey clouds of fire and ash that burn the skies of Tyve, mountains of iron, seas of bone, in hardships we must strive. Though I still know the songs from yore of virtue, hope, and light, but I have ne'er seen their sight, for darkness is our plight. Oh, thrum, thrum, hear the hum of heartbeat, chain, and ire. We'll pour a drink for Tyve, our love, until we all expire. We'll pour a drink for Tyve, our love, until we all expire.